And welcome to We Want Picks. This is the live call-in show. You can call into this show. Be on camera or hide the camera if you're hideous. But you can ask questions. You can say horrible things. Do whatever you want to do, except don't show your privates. Don't say the N-word. And outside of that, we should be
mean
good.
today.
Jacob had a tough day.
We both had rough days. Mine was definitely rougher, but I just
because
got back.
Your very nice car, because you're so rich. What happened to your very nice car?
Well, that's what I was going to say. I want to warn everyone that, Bugattis are not all they crack up to be, because my Bugatti was having issues today, and we're still trying to rectify that situation. So now more than ever, we need your premium support. Make sure you go to WeWantPicks.com. Become a premium member today, because now a portion of your $10 is not going to Brazil. It's going to fix my car. But no, it should be fine. I think the battery just died, so that's a little sales.
Honestly, my genuine theory, somebody was in the queue and they dropped my genuine theory on your battery situation. And I think this has happened. The reason this was my theory is I feel like I just heard about this happen to somebody. Jacob lives his whole life in like a 3-mile radius. The gym, the food.
It's less than that.
It's all right there. So the
longest I drive is when I want to go to Burger King, and that's like a mile and a half away.
My house is the farthest, and that's once a month.
Literally.
Yeah. So when your car is driving, when your engine is running, that's when the battery's charging. So you don't use your car enough to actually charge the battery. So I'm sure that's probably what happened to it.
And I'm sure, because the heat, I'm sure that affects stuff. But also, just running the AC and stuff, I'm sure that drains everything. I don't know.
And you literally don't drive enough to charge the battery.
No, but this is the thing. Then this is what I'm actually fucking proud of myself for. And you're going to enjoy portions of this. I don't know if you want to do an intro first or if you want me to just go off on it.
Let me just do the intro.
All right.
The $10 at WeWantPicks.com. I can't help myself. Just become a premium member. It's only $10 a month. If you're a premium member, you could also call into this show.
At least now they're just looking forward to something afterwards, No, go ahead. Go through the whole thing.
Yeah, you're going to get access to the full safety parlay. Last week, I got a little aggressive. I put out 2 safety parlays. 1 hit, 1 miss. So the all-time safety parlay ROI is 30%. 60 units out, 78.69. It is still a resounding success. Jacob's bets, these were Jacob's bets last weekend. The reason I'm highlighting Jacob's bets is mine weren't spectacular, but I end up giving mine out for free, or at least a good chunk of them for free on the betting video. Jacob's are the one in premium, and this is how well he did.
We're going for four straight weeks. Surprise. It should be 5. I was looking at my past bets, and Jack Della made a lane up. Those were not smart bets. And in retrospect, do you know what his first round to get a first-round finish was? Do you remember what it was? The odds on that? Just a first-round finish.
Plus 120 or something?
Minus 220. And I put like a unit and a half on that, and then another unit on first round KO TKO, and that's why I was down units that week. So I should be on 5 in a row right now, but we're still doing pretty well.
We have had quite a streak. Yeah, I was down a unit last weekend. That freaking third leg of the safety parlay or the second safety parlay, Ignacio Bahamondes. I've never hit a 3-leg safety parlay.
You're like me with lock of the week. Anytime I do multiple lock of the weeks, I've never hit.
And that's the thing. I saw it. I was like, oh, I got obsessed with the plus number. The reality is, here's the ROI. So it's doing well. I gotta not be so aggressive this week. I have a 2-leg. I have a 3-leg. Just ignore the 3-leg. Stick with the 2. You're also gonna get access to the community. Our premium members have been crushing it. $33,000 in winnings last weekend. Not last month, not last year. There is not another service or channel on this planet that can produce tickets like this every single weekend. It is impossible. They can't do it. We have the same.
I'm glad you said on this planet too, because there's other planets out there.
Yeah, no, other planets are much better at all of this than we are. But our community, yes, some of these bets go directly against what I said or what I bet. But the point is, our community is the sharpest community out there. Whether they're here to support us, whether they're here to use the tools, whether they're there chatting it up in the WWP Lounge, which is the premium members only in the Discord. I mean, look at these tickets. Or they're using the tools like the line movement tracker. It's going to give you opening odds, current probability, and line movement for every single fight on every single card. You're going to get detailed data, metrics, and analytics. You're going to get a DraftKings optimizer. This is going to build lineups for you. And you're going to get far more than just me and Freckle. You're going to get Artem. You're going to get the Pick Doctor. And we have a big announcement coming soon. We just brought on another... I'll be careful what I say here. We got a team, a group, another show joining Premium. Same $10. We're not going to touch that price ever. It's the Costco model. And these guys are us, except a little tanner and a little more edge. But they're very similar, real sharp, fun. I'll just shut my mouth. They will be here soon, and we'll do a big announcement for that. But the reality is, it's the best value in the history of this space. You're going to go pay somebody $4 for a Patreon like an idiot? You're going to pay $5 for a Patreon like an idiot? And what? So that person can log 6 bets? And, oh, I'm up 4 in 5 weeks. What a joke. What a joke. A, we crush. B, you're going to get tools. You're going to get insight. You're going to get information. It is the most complete premium package on the planet. Don't sign up for a Patreon. That's a joke. It's a waste of your money. It's an insult, really. It's an insult. Somebody has good bets. They're going to put them on a Patreon. It's an insult. WeWantPicks.com. Click become a member, and I'll send you $50. You're hard up for some cash? I'll send you $50. Just go to WeWantPicks.com/bets. Sign up with any one of our betting partners. Make a deposit. I will send you $50 as a thank you. It is affiliate marketing. They're going to pay me. I'm going to whip, Fruit Ninja some of that money off and then give it right back to you. WeWantPicks.com/bets. Jacob, why are you proud of yourself? His car broke down. Let's recap. Jacob's very new, very nice,
just say Bugatti.
Very expensive car broke down when he left his super nice apartment by the train station. Now, what happened?
I wish there was. It'd be cool to live next to a train station. You can go anywhere.
Yeah, it's not a. It's even worse. It's not the station. It's the tracks. It's even worse.
I could still get on it if I want to. It doesn't
Houses,
move that. It doesn't move that quick. It's not a bullet train. I could ride that thing if I wanted to. They do train hopping. That's one of my favorite. Some of my favorite YouTube videos I watch is train surfing. People that just literally they'll train because especially in Europe because Europe the trains are fucking
cargo trains.
Whatever.
Too. Those are
right. They'll just jump in the back
train
of
cars.
Whatever, and they'll just ride it to different countries and all sorts of stuff. It's actually pretty cool. I don't know if you noticed, but I accidentally I'm logged in as use. I've been typing as We Want Pigs on the chat. I don't know if you see.
Who wants to buy my feet pics? This is Angelo. Yeah, I guess I do see that now.
I started typing. I was like, oh shit, because it's normal for me when I live stream because that's what it looks like. But then I was like, oh shit, because now they changed the manager thing, so when I can just switch over to the We Want Pigs YouTube and type as a chat now. So.
Go ahead. You said you were telling a story.
Oh yeah, for sure. Yeah, sorry. Let me drive this train. So my car did break down today. It was just a battery issue because I called the dealership, and this is not part of the story I was going to tell, but I was like, I don't know what to do. Like my car won't stop. Who the fuck do I call? And I definitely wasn't going to call Angelo and be like, hey Angelo, what do I do? Who am I supposed to call? Help me, Angelo. So I called the fucking dealership, and I'm like, fucking, what do I do, man? And he's like, well, do you have full insurance? I'm like, yeah, I got full insurance. He's like, well, call your insurance and they'll get somebody out there to help you out, either tow it or jump it. So I went through, and actually it's easy with
what do I do, Dad?
So actually it's easy. You just go through the app, my insurance app, and a guy comes out and he jumped it for me. But anyway, on the way to the gym, this is before I knew I had car issues, I got an alert on my car that said low oil. And I'm like, well, I already had an oil service change scheduled for tomorrow. So I was like, it shouldn't be that big a deal. So I get to the gym. I go to the gym. Before I start working out, I get on the treadmill for a little bit, get up a nice little sweat, nice little lather. It's for the women. They like it all shiny. So I'm on there. But while I'm on there, I'm thinking about this low oil thing. And I'm like, is that like an issue? Like, how big of an issue is that? So I start Googling it. And everything I'll Google is like, do not fucking drive your car if it says low oil. You have to top that bitch off. So then I'm like, fuck. So then I don't even work out. And this actually probably worked out. I probably wouldn't be here if I ended up working out. I don't even work out because now I'm like in my own head, like, fuck, I got to do something about this. So my car is parked at the gym. So I walk. I mean, and you know how hot it is, Angelo. 125 degrees outside. I walk my ass to the gas station because I'm scared to drive my fucking car to get oil. I've never put oil in I've never checked the engine oil. I've never even checked the oil on my car before. So I walk out. First of all, I spent 15, 20 minutes through the manual to figure out what fucking oil I need for this goddamn car. Then I walk my ass to the gas station.
Blinker fluid.
It had to have been 7, 8 miles away, something like that. Walk my ass to the gas station, find the oil, come back. I'm checking the oil. I'm like a man. And then you're going to enjoy this. I'm feeling like a man because I got this a quart of oil in here. I got my dipstick out. I'm looking at it. Actually, when I was on the phone with you, a guy drove by. He's like, you need a jump? I'm like, I got it. No big deal. I'll top this thing off
when
with
you
oil.
Literally did need a jump.
Right, but I just thought I needed to top. I don't know. But this is before I knew my car was dead because I hadn't tried to start it yet. So then I have this, and then I'm like, holy shit. I don't know where the fuck to put this oil at. I got this quart of oil. I'm like, do I just dump it down?
Dipstick.
I was like, do I just dump it down where this dipstick thing is? Is that the right thing? So then I have to go on Google and be like, where do I put this fucking oil? There's another spot where you can open up and put the oil in. You don't just put it down where the dipstick is. So it's two different. I mean, you check the oil, but then you just dump it in this other spot. So I dumped the oil in. We're all figured out. I pulled the dipstick back out.
But when you looked at the dipstick, was it even low?
Yeah, it was. I checked it. It was in low. There was oil in it, but it was in the low. And my manual, my owner's manual, said if it's in the C or the D or whatever it was, which it was like put in about a quart of oil, and that's what they come in, a quart of oil. So I put in about 3/4 of the quart of oil. I checked it again. It had went up to almost good. So I was like, okay. So I put the rest in. I top it off. Boom. It's good. It's right in the middle. I'm like, oh, man, I'm a fucking man here. Low oil. Now I'm good. Topped off. Get ready to fire this baby up. I'm going to get the new oil tomorrow. We're all good to go. I get in the car. Press the start because it's a button start. Press the button start. It just, and I was like, well, that's not good because the first time I ever do anything with my car with oil or anything, now because my car, it's like never had any issues starting ever. It's not like it was barely turning over. I put oil on it, or I put oil in it, press the button, and then I'm thinking, holy shit, I must have put that oil in the wrong fucking spot or something because this car will not it doesn't do nothing. So then I press it again, and then it's doing the clicking thing. So that's when I called the dealership, and I'm like, listen, I don't know what the fuck's. He's like, it's probably a battery. I was like, dude, it started fine. I was in the gym 20 minutes. I come out, it's completely dead. He's like, well, if it doesn't start, you'll just have to get it towed here. So then I get the guy coming out to jump the fucking car, and he puts the machine on it, and I'm thinking it's just going to be good to go. The machine plugs it in. He goes, go ahead and start it. Doesn't start still. So then I'm like, fuck, man. He's like, I'm going to connect it to my car. And I asked the guy, does it seem, because now I'm worried. Like, my car is like absolutely fucked. So then I asked the guy, I'm like, so, but does it at least seem like a battery issue? Like, does it seem like when you're listening? He's like, could be the battery. I'm like, oh, fuck, man. This guy does this all the time. He doesn't even know if it's a battery. So then we connect our cars and it fires up and I fucking dropped it off at the dealership. So now I have no car. I'm not homeless, but I'm carless.
What a story. It is funny that you were looking it up on YouTube and shit like that. First of all, anytime I don't know how to do anything, I also go to YouTube, as most people do.
I didn't do YouTube. I just did Google. I can just read. I don't need fucking picture. It's not a picture book.
Oh yeah. So you are a man. You are. Holy shit. Wow.
What's the mainest thing you've ever done?
First, I'll tell you the most ridiculous thing that I didn't do. I was leaving wrestling practice. I'm in high school, so I'm like 16. I'm leaving wrestling practice to drive home. I live like 3 miles from the school. It's fucking dead winter in Connecticut, cold as shit, and I have a flat tire. I don't know how to change a flat tire. Nobody showed me how to change a flat tire. And if nobody shows you how the fuck you know it, so I don't know how to change a flat tire. I only live like 2 miles away.
Well, I think it's kind of common sense. I think you just take the nuts off.
It's common
just
sense
jacking
as
up
a 36-year-old man.
No, I mean,
when you're a
the hardest thing would
kid.
be, what, you never watched fucking NASCAR or IndyCar? You know how you do it. You take the lug nuts off, you switch the tire, you put the lug nuts
on.
Jacking up the car is the issue.
So I'm like, I only live a few miles away. I'm just going to drive home. What? So I'm driving home, and sparks are fucking flying.
You just took off. I know how you drive, too, so you probably really did just kind of take off, not taking it slow.
A cop pulled me over. And he's like, what are you doing? I was like, I got a flat tire. I'm just trying to get home.
He didn't say, have you been drinking?
He's like, well, you can tell I'm a 16-year-old kid. I still have like my wrestling.
You know you got a flat, right?
He was like, you got to change this tire. I'm like, I don't know how. I'm like, can you do it? He's like, no, I can't do this. And he's like, "Can
If you were a
call
hot girl,
somebody?"
he would have. He would have been like, hell yeah.
yeah, of course he would have. He was like, "Can you call somebody?" So my parents were divorced. So my dad lives. I was waiting for the damn it. My dad lived on one side of town. My mother lived on the other side. I was going to my mother's house right around the corner for the high school. So I was going to her house, and my stepdad was a fireman, so he would do 24-hour shifts, so he wasn't home. So everybody in my family is great. They all get along.
And we thank him for his service.
It's not a weird, contentious situation. So anyway, my stepdad's, I'm not going to call my dad, who's like 20 minutes away. It's a big town. My stepdad's at work at the fire department. So I call my mom.
Both great guys, by the way.
I call my mom. Yeah, you met everybody. Yeah, you've met everybody except my grandmother.
Yeah, because it was your stepmom that was like, "Oh, I love your Miata." Fucking.
She's like 5 feet up and she was like, but she played the same game you did, where she called it an MX-5 because she's not from America, and it's only called a Miata in America.
Right.
But she knew.
She loved it.
Anyway, so my mommy had to come and change my tire. She changed my tire. She knew the cop because my mom was an EMT in town, so her and the cop were just shitting on me laughing and you've met my mom. She's like 5 feet tall, if even, like super skinny, super small, immigrant, just changing my. All right, relax.
Why these?
Just changing my fucking tire. So
that's what she said when she saw that fucking tire. She's like, "Why these?"
The sound Jacob's making is he sent the picture of some spaghetti he made. I showed it to my mother, who was in town at the time, and she's like, "What is that?"
I literally will wake up in the middle of the night hearing that, like just like one of those where it's like the Undertaker, like straight up hearing her voice.
What? It
haunts me. I worked hard at that fucking spaghetti, man.
She did not approve.
I changed the tire when I was like 18 or 19, downtown Indianapolis. Changed my mom's tire.
I can change a tire like a NASCAR pit crew, because that embarrassing shit's only gonna happen one time. So I learned after that. So that's the least manly thing I've ever done. I don't know what the manliest thing, but I do manly things all the time because I'm the only man in this house. I got 2 little girls. I got a wife. I'm constantly hanging shit, putting shit up, doing electrical stuff. So I've turned into quite the man the last 6 years, 7 years.
I think one of the things that I always am proud of is the wax ring on a toilet. Taking the toilet off, replacing the wax ring. I've done that a couple times, and
yeah, little shit like that. You do get it's a real sense of pride.
Well, then the funny part about that is the first time I did it was at my house or my condo in Indiana, and it was an upstairs bathroom, and I realized that I needed to change it because it started like little brown spots in the bottom downstairs started showing up. I'm like, oh, that's right below the bathroom. So then I figured it out. But when I was about to do it,
how was it leaking?
Well, the wax ring. You know what the wax ring is, right? It's the thing that goes into the thing.
You lifted the toilet up entirely?
Yeah, so you got to replace the whole thing.
God,
so but it starts leaking because that wax ring erodes. So then when the stuff flushes, it's able to get out because that wax ring keeps it from going from whatever. So anyway, long story short, when I did it the first time, I was there and I had a pair of pliers, and it's all just plastic parts and stuff, and I couldn't get this fucking thing off the wall, the clasp off the wall, and I'm just wrenching on this and wrenching on this. I'm like, there's no way it's this fucking tight.
Nobody told you for liquids it's the other direction?
Yeah, so I called my dad. I'm like, I don't know how to get this because he knew I was working. I'm like, I don't know how to fucking get this off. Like, it's so tight. How do I loosen up? He's like, try spinning it the other way because plumbing's all fucking backwards for no goddamn reason. So then I just grab it and go, oh, yeah, there we go. Okay.
That's funny. And you're so strong. You didn't even...
Well, that's what I'm saying. There's no way it's a strength
undid your own
issue.
work.
Yeah, there's no way it's a strength issue going
Can't
on here.
be.
You know what I mean? It's got to be something else.
Couldn't be.
So,
we got a couple of super chats. $1.99 from Quentin. He says, good evening, boys. Hello, Quentin. How are you? We have $2 even. Wow, he really one-upped Quint there. $2 even, just tuning in. I want to hear about premium. And nobody loves talking about premium more than me. You're going to get the safety parlay. You're going to get the metrics and analytics. You're going to get the line movement tracker. You're going to get the DraftKings optimizer.
Sorry, I was reading someone said, do you think they know that they're live?
You can buy I'll drop a link right now. So we are The next evolution of all, we have so many things going on at any one fucking time, but the next evolution of all of this is a complete merch overhaul. This hat that I'm wearing right now is available. I'm going to send you the fucking link.
Who wants to see a new logo? I'll flash it on screen for a second. This isn't the finished one, but this is the one I'm working on.
Here's a link to the hat. There's a link to the hat.
And then we're going to get real excited with this Freckled Salamander stuff. The stream overhaul and everything.
That is a nice... I do like that logo. That is a classy logo. If you're going to make a logo about a blue salamander...
It's better than this one? Hold on.
Yeah, that one's a little goofy. First
that
of all...
one was cool, but then... Yeah, and then when you switch to this one, it's like, all right, yeah, it's a little bit more...
Well, what's funny is it looks like a dinosaur. Like, salamanders are like slimy, little, dirty pond dwellers. Which is what you are, which is why it was perfect. And then you're like,
this is like the look I was going for too. When I told this lady, like I wanted like a smirk or something mischievous, and then it turned into this. It was cool at the time, but then I was like, yeah, but then when you see the other one, you're like, yeah, it's one of those like you don't really know what you want, and like because you always say that you don't really know what you want to what you want. That little evil smirk really kind of sets the tone. That kind of.
Dude, they're being mean to you in the chat. He doesn't dress himself. I get why he's single. He's a beta. Let's talk fights. Boy, they're not.
Oh, that dude is the guy that always tries to talk to me in Discord. I just ignore him, and you can tell it really pisses him off because he always says stupid like that.
Which one? The beta one?
That game and slap guy. He's always in. Every time I am in Discord, he's in there like you suck. This and I ignore every single fucking message, and he just keeps going. So now he's here. Now he got the attention he wants.
It's so funny, dude. Some people's entire personality is trying to be either the funny guy, the mean guy, the whatever, in YouTube comment sections. What a weird thing to build your personality around. Last night, so you and I did our breakdown. And guys, anybody who's just tuning in, this is our very insanely casual Thursday night live. If you want to hop on the stream, you can. If you're a premium member, there's a link in the Discord. There's also a link on your account page. If not, we're just going to hang out and bullshit for a little bit and then peace out. That's all this is. This is a hanging with the boys kind of live. So in our Tuesday breakdown, we mentioned how you and I went sport clay shooting. I think you called it skeet, and I corrected you.
I just said shotgun shooting.
Yeah, oh yeah, you said shotgun shooting. And I was like, who the fuck calls it shotgun shooting? And some guy is like, Angelo tried to correct him and called it clays. Everybody knows it's called skeet. And like, I'm getting better.
Ski, motherfucker. Ski. God damn.
I'm getting better. What's his name? Oh, here we go. Joe Todoro. $5 super chat from Joe. What's up, everybody? If you haven't already become a premium member, it's only $10 a month, and you won't regret it. Thank you, Joe. Very much. Joey is a $60-something thousand DraftKings winner, and we're starting to tap into him to help with some DraftKings insights. So, thank you, Joey. Back to my story.
And he put it all in Bitcoin and lost it all.
And then now he's got the nice tarp in the basement, and he's trying to work his way back up. But anyway, so this guy woke up or whatever, watched the video, and the first thing he could think to do is race to the comment section and say, it's not called clays, it's called skeet. Everybody knows that. LOL clown emoji. And I'm getting better about giving a fuck about strangers on the internet.
Yeah.
I am getting better. It used to be worse. I used to fight everybody. Now we're so big. Dude, we do 250,000 views a month. I mean, that's too many. That's a lot of people to fucking argue with. So anyway, I was like, it's not skeet. We didn't go skeet shooting. Skeet shooting is a very specific game with a specific set of rules. The clays come from certain directions. You get a certain amount of scoring, certain amount of time, certain amount of rounds. It is very, very specific. Skeet shooting is not any time you shoot a piece of clay in the air. Skeet shooting is a game. And he was like, no, I should find the exchange. Because it was, I'm gonna find the exchange. Because this, like, what a fucking loser.
And I'm the best at it, too.
You were awful.
Huh? You know what's funny too, just about that, and the same because you said I'm awful. Is I was watching a YouTuber, Blake.
I found
What the
it.
fuck is his name? Blake
Sheldon?
something. He's
Yeah.
he's like just a vlogger, pranker, YouTube guy. Really funny guy, taller guy. But he went clay shooting, or I don't know what but it was just slinging him out there with the shotgun. I don't know if he's ever done it before. He's only done it a few times. Dude was just lighting up clays. I felt so bad about myself because he just stepped in, just fucking bang. Like the first one, he missed both, and he was like, "How do you aim?" And they're like, "This is how you would aim at it." And then he was just blasting them left and right. I was like, "Fuck, man! I spent all day, didn't fucking hit shit."
Sorry, I'm not listening to your fucking.
No, that's okay. You're
I'm
very
doing this
one-dimensional.
shit.
You've never been
Okay.
able to talk and.
I can't.
Do
Dude,
it
this guy
sometimes.
deleted. This guy, his name's Mr. Mac 9473. He deleted half of his comments because I buried him. What an absolute pussy. Here's how it went down. Angelo trying to make fun of Jacob for saying shotgun shooting, but the clown because he not smart enough to write don't even know they're called skeet, not clay. Nobody that can actually shoot a gun calls them clays. That is just an insanely incorrect statement to make. Skeet is a specific game with a specific rule set. The analogy I'll use is cards. If I pull out a deck of cards and we play poker, we played poker. If I take that same deck of cards and we play fucking Go Fish, we're not still playing poker. We're playing Go Fish. And that's what the clay is the tool. It's the cards. Skeet is a game. Sporting clays is a game. Trap is a game. And this guy is too small-minded and too simple to understand that, but still felt the need to race to the comment section, not only try to correct and then use clown emojis, but then double, triple, quadruple down. I have been a member of several gun clubs for clay shooting, for sporting clays. It's
wow, congratulations.
Thank you so much.
Why aren't you there's a gun club right down the road. We should become members.
It's not a sporting club.
I'm getting my state inspection done tomorrow, which means I can get
again.
my Texas driver's license, which means I can get a gun here very quickly.
There you go. My issue is not my issue. I like sporting clays. I like what we did, what me, you, and Eric did. It's basically golf with clays. You get a different station. They come flying from different angles. There's rules, right? You get 3-pull, 2-pull, whatever it is. There's rules. Well, it's 1 or 2, never 3. But there's rules. And that's it. And you keep score. They throw 100, and you go from there. That place by you isn't sporting clays. If it was, I would join. But this dude was doubling, tripling down, and inevitably, anytime, and I even provided links. Here you go. Here's a link outlining the differences. And I was like, here's the problem. You're clearly a person who shot a gun maybe twice. A couple times. You live in the woods. You shoot a couple of clays with your friends, and you think you're an expert. The reality is,
we used
you're
to
just
shoot
saying it wrong.
corn cobs with 22s.
Yeah, bunch of middle of nowhere rednecks. Got it.
Bunch of corn. You throw some corn cobs in the yard, get 22 out. Boom, boom.
But then to come at me like I'm wrong is insane. So then this comment I haven't seen. It's edited, which is always fun. I've been doing this since I was 3 years old. I grew up in the Southeast running deer with dogs, shooting deer, squirrels, rabbits, and dove. Guarantee I'd outshoot you, Yankee Doodle Dandy. If I had to guess, you're shit at shooting, just like you are at everything else. Jacob's like the weaker carrying the channel, and they seem to be getting worse.
There you go.
You're rubbing off on him.
Try that in
Breaking
a
down
small
fights.
town.
You still can't pick a fight to save your
Try
life,
that
much
in
less
a
an
small
entire
town.
card. Hell, even I've done that, and I've been watching this sport for only a year.
Yee-hoo! I like that guy.
That's just. It's
I
just
like
so
that
funny.
guy. He fucking roasted your dumbass. Holy shit. I can't believe that's embarrassing for you. That's a 10-8.
That the best part about this is here I am making content. You said something incorrect. You're my friend in real life. I made a comment about it. This guy heard that, thought he was a genius, ran to the comment section, wrote this whole thing. He's completely incorrect. Factually,
They're
it's not even
scored it for that guy. The chat's
It's not
scored it for
even
that guy.
subjective. Completely incorrect. I buried him. I provide sources, all of it, and inevitably, just like King of Queens, right? When Carrie and Doug argue, and then he has good points, and then she just calls him fat. Just like that, he's like, well, your picks suck. It's like, well, hold on. Now you're changing the argument. So that guy sucks. Mr. Mac 9473, you're an absolute fucking pussy. There's that.
Slamming the mouse.
This is actually a funny comment.
You know why he said that?
Yeah, the fucking song.
I was singing it the entire time you were talking.
Well, I didn't hear it.
I was going, try that in a small town.
Damn, I finished this whole thing already. Maybe that's why I got so worked up over
Slammed
Mr.
it.
fucking Baby Mac. There was a few comments. Hold on. Luque is winning on Saturday. I disagree. You think he is,
fighter.
right?
He's the better fighter. Just whether his
He's the
brain's
more
going to die on him or
well-rounded-
not.
He's more well-rounded, but can he defend all the takedowns is the big question.
Sure,
That's the big
Of course
question.
he can.
What do you mean, of course he can? He couldn't defend Bilal's.
Bilal's the best wrestler I've ever seen in my life. There's only one person in the world that's better than him, and that's Tatiana Suarez.
Sure.
I've always been a Bilal fan.
You were shitting on Tatiana Suarez's wrestling. Her wrestling is unbelievable.
Yeah,
And what makes
shit
it unbelievable...
takedowns.
No, but you think they're shit takedowns because you just, if it's not a blast double, it's not a beautiful takedown.
No, I know what
To
I know
get
what
the
good
leg,
entries
to
are.
scramble, to
just-
elevate the
to
back
just
leg
crawl
and
on your
all
knees,
those-
reaching for a leg is terrible. There was no explosion. There was nothing. If that's anyone else but Andrade, she fucking just gets kicked in the face.
She's undefeated and beat the current champion. If it's anybody else, the fuck is wrong with you? She beat, what's her name? Carla Esparza. She's beaten everybody she's ever fought, including the champ, the former champ. She's beaten more champions than 90% of the actual current champions.
So is Ryan Hall.
What name one champion Ryan Hall beat?
Who hasn't he beat?
Ilya Taporia.
I mean, he was. I mean, I can bring out the pictures. I mean, he was definitely winning that fight.
Okay.
You want to see a concerning picture that I've been posting all over the place today?
Sure. Let me
I
answer this while you
rewatched
find
the.
that.
Yeah, it's fine. No, I found it.
Anyway, Doug, real quick. Doug Burdick said, Angela, would you parlay Blackshear? Here's the thing, man. I don't know what the hell happened.
Get those odds while they're hot.
He opened, you guys are going to see, all right, a lot of you go to Best Fight Odds. Best Fight Odds has odds from, I don't know, 8 or 9 different sports books. They don't have Bet Online's odds. Bet Online is routinely the very first book with odds. Routinely. Blackshear dropped on Bet Online at minus 350. And I jumped on it. I absolutely jumped on it. I'm like, minus 350. He's going to smoke this guy. Jose Johnson's shown up on short notice. He can't defend a takedown. Blackshear can get takedowns. Minus 350, 2 units. We're good. All right, put that down. Who the fuck is that?
What do you mean? Who the fuck is that?
I know where you're going with it. That ain't me. Anyway, yeah. So,
Guys, this is a picture I got off Facebook, Angela in high school. This is when
That
he
is
was the, you're going to say this isn't you.
I'm going to say that's not me, correct. I actually do have a picture of me in high school.
This was Angela in high school
Where is
at wrestling heavyweight. I've been wrestling my entire
I
life.
didn't wrestle heavyweight. I didn't wrestle heavyweight.
You tell me this didn't wrestle heavyweight.
That might. I didn't.
You're honestly
That ain't me.
going to act like this isn't you.
It doesn't even look like me anymore. Fix your fucking black-ass dark camera. Your whole screen's black. There we go. Now it's too bright.
Holy shit.
Anyway,
That's Angela,
was
guys.
I
I don't know why he's acting weird about it.
so I bet 2 units on Blackshear at minus 350. I was positive that was going to go to minus 600. That shit collapsed. It's like minus 180. So when you look at best fight odds, it's going to show minus 200, the opening line. That's not the opening line. That was not the opening line. Maybe for the books that they have, but the very first line put out there was from Bet Online, and it was minus 350. And I'm the idiot.
Seen that before?
I thought Cejudo won that fight, but I also indulged a little too much that night, so I probably have to look
Notice
at it again.
the hands on that, and that barely grazed off. But I'm telling you right now, the way that Aljo likes to catch kicks and the way that Sean throws kicks, he's going to be trying to catch kicks and catching kicks to get the takedowns, and then wham, bam, thank you, ma'am. We're going to have another head kick KO for a main event and a belt change.
Joe Todoro wants to know if you would enjoy a toaster if it had a skirt on.
Joey's, I think, been drinking or something. I don't know.
He might be. These fucking drunks, man. They're all over the place. It's that Diego Lopes. I'm still gonna insist that Diego Lopes is overrated as fuck. Can you agree with me that Diego Lopes is overrated?
That's a takedown.
That is a takedown every day of the week. All four. What else do you need? Everything's on the ground, and the dude has.
And he
control.
has a seatbelt. Yeah.
What else?
I can't
could you
believe
need
they
to
didn't score that as a takedown.
No, that's 100%.
That's what he's going to do to Aljo. He's just going to take him down and just backpack him and just maul him, right?
The greatest American wrestler of all time is.
You got to correct this guy. He said Lopes. Laugh my ass off. It's pronounced Lopez.
Give a fuck what that loser thinks.
Roast his ass.
Fuck him. It's Chael Sanderson, without question. Literally, the greatest American wrestler of all time. It's without question. It's not Jordan Burroughs.
It's Bo Nickel.
It's Chael Sanderson.
Never lost. Funky Ben Askren.
It's, okay. You're naming Olympians. Actually, Bo Nickel's not an Olympian. People think he's not an Olympian because he didn't want to be. He tried to be. He didn't make the team.
I have a friend that's a pro MMA fighter now that was a Division II wrestler.
Cool. Yeah, no, that's right in this list. But Chael Sanderson is undefeated in the Olympics, undefeated in NCAA. Pretty sure he was undefeated in high school as well. He lost one single match his entire recorded career ever, and that was one of his first freestyle matches when he competed for a world title in freestyle after college. Chael Sanderson is next level good, to the point where people were begging him to compete in another Olympics because he ran through the Olympics and he was like, "Yeah, I'm done." No, we need more. We need you. We need more American medals. We need you. And then I think Henry Cejudo was the next medal after Chael Sanderson, and it was a while. Or Cale, not Chael. Cale Sanderson. And then Henry Cejudo, the year he won his gold, he was the only American to win a gold. The only one.
Wow, I've never been so bored in my life.
We had quite the falling off. He's not in MMA because he is the Penn State wrestling coach, and he's going to go down as one of the greatest coaches of all time. He took that program, which was decent, and they are they're a dynasty.
Yeah, well, one of his fucking heavyweight fighters lost me a lot of money thanks to Joey T. Speaking of Joey T, when he was on the Contender Series. This guy's a Penn State wrestler. He's going to dominate. That's when he got smoked by, what's his name, that fought 4 times this year already, the heavyweight that wrestles and then kind of gets tired, but he doesn't quit.
Sandy agrees that Diego Lopes is not very good. I think you agree he's not very good. He won that fight. I think you picked him to win that fight. But
I did pick him to win.
He's jiu-jitsu or bust. He's
got good hands. Just doesn't have any defense.
0 takedown defense as well. None. Anybody who wants to take him down will. 100 out of 100 times. And you can't fight like that. You can't have any sort of meaningful career
Ryan
like
Hall
that.
fights like that.
And what just happened? We haven't seen him fight since the absolute destruction by a dude who could take him down.
No, he destroyed Derek Minner after that fight. So,
oh, did he?
Yeah, he was minus 250, lock of the week, one of the greatest lock of the weeks of all time. Absolutely destroyed. Actually, what's funny is that was one of those fights where it's even Derek Minner's corner was what the fuck are you? After every round was why the fuck are you grappling this guy? Because he was striking with Ryan and obviously having success with Ryan, and then he would shoot a takedown. Ryan's all right, let's fucking go to the ground. Then Ryan Hall would sweep him and fucking had him in a triangle and had him full mount. And his corner literally was going, "What are you doing? Stop!" Well, that's what Ryan Hall does. He just fucking dominates.
That's the mistake he made. No, dude, Lopes sucks. Casual viewer said he's got good hands. People aren't going to want to take him down. No, people are going to have no problem taking him down. No problem. As long as you know he's dangerous. They're not going to care. They're going to know he's dangerous.
Gavin is a high-level black belt, knew that he was dangerous. The issue with Gavin, and I said this too after the fight, was, listen, it's 2 years off, this and that. He got a nice, easy takedown. He was in a little bit of a trouble, but he could have just, at one point, he could have just backed out of the situation, right? He could have just removed himself, stood back up, and then re-engaged in the guard. But 2 years off, he got the takedown. He got greedy. I mean, he wanted to keep the position while trying to stay safe, and then the triangle got in there a little bit deeper because of that. But you could see the moment where he was like, I could get all the way out, but I want to stay in to keep the position because I've had 2 years off, and he got a little bit greedy, and he got caught for that.
Yeah, I mean, that's how it's going to go.
Carl Williams. That's what it is.
The guy who won.
I was trying to think of, yeah.
Yeah. Dixon Sider said John Smith is the greatest U.S. wrestling coach of all time. First of all, he's been coaching wrestling for 30-something years, where Cael Sanderson's like 10, and they might have almost the same amount of national titles. So if he is currently, he won't be when it's all said and done, unfortunately for him. Bidet, McKee, Storley from Bellator. That's your parlay. Dude, Bellator is very much like Contender Series.
Snore.
Got him. Is very much like Contender Series, where being a big favorite and the better fighter means almost absolutely fucking nothing. Nothing. You see big upsets in those promotions constantly.
Oh, this is important, too, that we need to mention. Obviously, lock of the week is Isaac Dolgarian, and I tweeted the video at him on Twitter, and he says, "Love it, brother. Let's get this money."
Brother.
So he knows. Isaac is very well aware that he is lock of the week. There's the nice little video right there, and he is locked in, and he is going to get this money for us. Look at that fucking jiu-jitsu, huh? Look at this. We'll just sit here and watch this fucking video.
I hope he wins.
Boom, boom. Oh, my God. Every single fight, he's been in full mount raining elbows. Nobody's even
Look at
this. Look at this. Look at that takedown. How was that takedown? You like that?
It's all clean. Everything he does is good.
Boom, boom.
Everything he does is good. No, he's very good. The problem is, I'm not going to pick him or lay money on him because we just don't know. He beat up 6 Midwest bums.
5
Midwest bums.
Well, and Midwest, it's kind of the heart of America there.
Sure. And anytime you get sort of that streak going, it might be 5-0 that ends up in 30-0, or it could be 5-0 that ends up in 5-0.
30-0, I like that.
There's just too much. I hope he's good. We just watched Francis Marshall lose. He's done. I want the next guy. Give me the next undefeated prospect. He's done. Give me the next guy. So I'm hoping. I hope you're
always
right.
Say, but I know that you always root against lock of the week.
Never.
Never. Do you? Oh, I know.
Shut up. We have a call. Shut the fuck up.
You always root against lock of the week. You hate lock of the week.
Dory, how are you? You're on air.
What's going on, guys? Hey, you pronounced the name right, man. That's dope.
Oh, I'm very good with
FSU, Dion, baby.
We don't like him as much these days, but he's struggling over in Colorado.
Yeah,
so
don't call
good
him
luck,
Dion. That's Coach. You better call him Coach, or he's gonna get mad.
Good luck, Coach Prime.
Yeah,
What's going on? How are you?
Hanging in there, man. Been meaning to call for a while, but usually my wife gets us stuck doing something either. Oh, let's go to my mom's and all this stuff. But
same.
Yeah, Jacob's always dealing with women.
I got women pulling me left and right. I got pulling my arms off. That's why my reach is so long. They just pull me in each way.
I think you're the one doing the pulling, my man.
Yeah,
I am pulling. You're right. I do. I pull a lot. That's very right.
What's going on? How you doing? What's up?
Chilling, man. Watching this preseason, it's got kind of boring out of the backups there, but just want to call in and say thank you guys, man. Enjoy all the content, and just want to say what's up.
Hey, did CJ look as bad as it seemed that everyone made it seem? I saw the interception, which was bad.
I mean, it's preseason. The man got like 2 drives, and they kept it vanilla. They're not going to expose too much. They don't want him looking like a scared puppy when it's week 1.
Right, yeah. Because I was a big CJ guy going in the draft because I'm a Colts fan, so there was a chance that we could get him. And I really wanted CJ. So I saw the stat line today in the interception. I was like, woohoo! I was like, we avoided it. But, like you said, it's preseason. And we'll see how Anthony looks fucking Saturday, too. I mean, Anthony.
Yeah, he's an Ohio State guy, man. They pretty much dominate with all the extra talent, and they get in the league, and things kind of fizzle out. So we'll see. He might be different.
Like Justin Fields, yeah.
Whoa, Jacob knows other sports.
Yeah, I like them all. Anjos never watched football in his life, so he's feeling pretty awkward right now.
It's funny. I don't want to say close, but my neighbor's a
neighbor story. Here we go.
My neighbor works in the NFL, right? And I think he's used to people giving a shit. And it's cool. I get wow, that's a really cool job. I'm just not a huge football fan, so I just don't care at all. And it's great. It's great. I go to all the draft parties every single year. My friends always do a draft party. Whoever wins gets to dictate where it is, what we do. I go, but I just sit there. They tried to make me sticker bitch. That wasn't happening. So I just drink and hang out while they do their draft, and then that's it. Then we go out.
True. Yeah, I'm the data guy. My company, we actually run a lot of league stores. So I actually care about just about every single sport. So it is what it is.
There you go.
Good man.
There you go.
Should be.
Well,
That's what it should be.
who do you have in the main event this weekend?
Main event, probably Luque, as long as his brain isn't caught issues.
That's like exactly what I said. Yeah, I think he's the better fighter, but who the fuck knows how he's gonna react to getting hit?
As long as it doesn't start leaking.
Yeah, start glitching out in there.
Yeah. Well, it's probably better if he does win because he's younger. He's got more potential, but I just don't think he's going to be able to defend all those takedowns.
People forget how much
Derek
of a warrior
Lewis,
that guy
that's
is.
hilarious.
Yeah.
These people funny.
Well, thank
Well,
you.
I do got a 4-pack like Derek Lewis, so that works.
Oh, really? You said you had a 4-pack? What'd you say?
Yeah, I got a 4-pack like Derek Lewis. Because
there you
I
go.
think the other day,
Nice.
the other day I was pissed off because Pogue showed up. I was like, how the hell I'm like 3 inches shorter than you, weigh a look about the same, and this fool showed up. And you a professional fighter. I'm over here doing data all day and work out a little bit, and you show up looking like that. You supposed to be over here fighting people for a living, man.
Dude, when Jamal
wild,
Pogue
yeah.
showed up looking sloppy in his last fight, it was like, uh-oh. That's not what we were looking for. Uh-oh.
Yeah, Jay, I was in the Discord with my shirt. I said, look at this, man. I actually look like I don't even fight, and I don't look like that. I said, look, if I'm gonna criticize somebody, I'm gonna put it out there, and I don't look bad like that. Like, what is he doing?
Good for you.
Oh,
Half
I
these
remember
people don't
that.
even put
Yeah,
their
I
camera
remember
on when
that.
they call.
Yeah, I do remember that. Yeah, because you have.
I bet you remember.
Florida State
It's the background of your phone, you creep.
Yeah, man, I printed
I
that thing
remember
out.
that.
That's
You
in my
saved that
bathroom.
picture.
I got
Yes.
that thing 6x6 in my bathroom, 6 foot by 6
Nah, he
foot.
used face swap and sitting there and put and tone down the color a little bit, send it to Hebox and Richie and all that, right?
That's my Tinder profile picture now. I appreciate that. I've been doing really well with that. Really well.
A couple of filters later, boom.
Hell
Come on,
yeah.
ladies.
Sending out to Tinder Brazil and shit.
Oh yeah.
Tinder with a tilde
One
above
day.
the eye.
One day.
Oh, good.
Laugh all you want, guys. One day you'll see.
There's going to be a documentary with like just a wild compilation of clips of you talking about it jokingly, and then you ended up in Brazil with an STD. Those are the dreams. That's the goal.
If that's a sacrifice I have to make, I'm willing to make that one. That's easy. I don't give a fuck about that. They got all sorts of medication for that stuff, right?
Yeah, I bet they do.
You can't even get AIDS anymore. You literally can't even get AIDS anymore, I don't think. I think they just have like a pill
No,
for
you
it.
can get it. No, you
I
can.
think they just have a pill for it now.
I don't know if that's true.
That's what somebody said on Kill Tony. So it's got to be true.
Hey, you can live through anything and magic made it, right?
There
Straight
you
line.
go. As long as you have that magic money, you'll be good. You'll be good. Where do you live? What state are you in?
Florida.
Jesus, man.
Oh,
It's
there you
Florida
go.
State. Oh,
It
come
doesn't
on, man.
matter.
Who's your pro team?
Whoa. My pro team, Tampa Bay. So I'm actually from Tallahassee. I live down in Homestead. Went to Florida State.
Okay.
Yeah, that's my squad.
So that was a lot of fun when Brady showed up, huh?
Oh, that was dope, man. Partying like it was 2002 again.
You know what's funny is my uncle's pretty good friends with Bruce Arians. So there's a little
Okay.
tidbit there. So I've never been around Bruce, but he's around Bruce a lot, and I have a cousin that's around Bruce a lot, and Bruce is a wild dude, man. He's a lot of fun, a wild dude. They say he seems like a great guy though.
Hey, he got that ring, man. He got that ring, man. I can't say nothing bad about Bruce.
That's a big ass ring too, because some people from our work and stuff have taken pictures wearing it and stuff, and holy shit, those things are fucking huge these days. It's crazy how big those rings are.
The
Take a
biggest
lot to
mistake.
give him, man. Got to show it off.
The biggest mistake Tom Brady made was not retiring after that ring. He should have been like, I'm done. I proved I can do this anywhere I go. And that would have been it. But then he had like a real shit couple of seasons after that.
And he lost his family because of it.
Yeah,
Literally.
Yeah,
Hey, he's about to show up on Keeping Up with the Kardashians soon anyway. Hey, good luck with that, bro.
yeah, exactly. Exactly.
That's what he did. Made a mistake, man. Like a lot of old white folks come down to Florida to retire, man. So he should have done.
Go down there, one last blaze of glory, and then just
Me
retire.
and Angelo
like the rest
lived
of
that
us.
life. We were in Southwest Florida for a while. I was there for 4 or 5 years, so
We were too
get it.
young.
There's so many old people. There's so many fucking old people. Holy shit.
You're on the turnpike, you almost wreck. Somebody's on there going 30. You don't
it's
know where he's
crazy.
at, man.
It's crazy.
Like,
There's
grandpa,
literally-
man.
When I moved down there and I got car insurance, it's the most expensive car insurance in the country. There's more accidents in Florida than anywhere else, and it's because of snowbirds and old people. Because they're not
And
there all the
Canadians.
time. They show up. And
And
they
the
just
goddamn Canadians. There's so many Canadians.
Well, then that what happens. You get one wreck on one side of the turnpike, and then you get another one because somebody was watching on the other side. So, good old Florida. I actually got to drive to Orlando tomorrow, so I'm not looking forward to that, man. I was like, man, it's going to be a delay. It's supposed to take like 3.5, 4 hours to get there. It's going to take 5.
Yeah.
There's always something going on.
Yeah, that's brutal. That's brutal. But yeah, it's Florida's wild because one part of Florida and another part of Florida are completely different worlds. It's not the same thing.
Everything's
You
Florida.
go to-
Like Miami's different than Orlando, different than Naples, different than Tampa, and then you got like Jacksonville, like Duval area, and the Tallahassee. It's all different.
Yeah, Tallahassee's like South Georgia, Alabama, pretty much.
Yeah. And then you go to Fort
Like that,
Lauderdale, it's young
Like
people.
the Montgomery Sweet Party, the Montgomery Sweet Tea Party. That would have happened in Tallahassee, straight up.
Duval. Yeah, Duval.
That was some of the best TikTok content we've seen in a while. Is people just editing that video and just going wild.
The Bobby Schmurder was amazing.
There's a couple of good ones there. That was good stuff. Well, you got anything else for us before I move over here to Joey T, who's just patiently waiting in front of his sheet in the basement?
Nah, that's it, man. Y'all take care. Good luck this weekend on the fights, and I'll call y'all next week or so.
Nah, hey, we appreciate you calling in. Genuinely,
Appreciate the
thanks so
support.
much, and it means a lot to us. So thanks so much.
All right, guys. Peace.
All right, see ya. And I'm not kidding. Joey T in front of the sheet. What's behind the sheet? The boiler?
Just steps.
Oh my God! Throw up some drywall or something.
No, so I used to live here as a young kid, and there was more walls, but the next family that lived here, I guess they tore it, tried to make it more wide open as it is now. They had a bad rainstorm and caused all mildew that ended up fucking.
Oh, great!
Wait, so I don't understand. Hold on.
I lived here as a child originally. My senior year, I moved away towards like almost
then-
like Atlantic City.
Is that
So he's
literally
renting it
the
out from
basement, or
random
is that like an
people.
apartment?
No, it's a regular just rent house.
Oh, I thought this was the basement of your parents' house.
It is.
What
I
the
still
fuck
live with
am I
them.
missing here, Joe? No. That's fine. I get. No, it's no big deal. That I get. But other people rented out the basement. You're saying when you left. Oh,
No.
okay.
So
I gotcha.
no. Nobody rented it. We lived here fully. When we first lived here, there was like 3 other rooms in this basement that separated the whole basement. And we moved away my senior year to a different location. My father,
your whole family.
yeah, my whole family, my
Yeah,
mom,
Jesus,
dad, everybody
Angela.
else. And we are actually good friends with the landlord that owns this place. And
Okay.
we were looking to move, and he said, "Hey, if you guys want to come back, boom." So
Gotcha. I gotcha. That makes sense. Okay. I didn't get the gap of another family in there, so now I got it. That makes sense. We're good.
yes.
We're good. What's going on, Joe? Oh, good. Drugs.
No, just a vape. Only drugs I took earlier aren't drugs. It's just edibles.
Yeah, that's drugs. Is it legal in Jersey?
Yeah.
Yeah.
He said, "Yeah."
Real.
Yeah. Yo, I watched a TikTok last night of it was Joey Diaz, and it was an old video. You know how he has those whatever they're called, the stars, or I can't remember what the full name is, but I think they're like 1,200 milligrams a fucking edible or something, and he pops like 4 or 5 at a time. It's
Joey
fucking
Diaz
insane.
is a
But he was
bad-
with the guy. And I don't know who this guy is. But all the comments were like, this guy has never been the same since he did this. He took one of those stars, was like 1,200 milligrams, and the guy was like tripping fucking balls. And I guess since that podcast, he like went off the handle, and he's never been the same. Like completely changed his personality. Like it like fucked him up that much. I've heard that like hallucinogens can like fuck you up permanently. Like if you have a bad trip, like acid and stuff, it can like fucking permanently change your mind. Sounds
But now
like that's what
there
happened.
was another guy that did another strand of like weed. Apparently, it knocked him out for 10 minutes, but when he woke up, it felt like he was gone for 6 months.
Oh, that was what's his name? It's Joe. It was I think he did. He was doing salvia or something. It was something different. It's Joe Rogan. Who's the guy that does the fight companions? Angel. Joe Rogan, and it's like Eddie Bravo. But who's the Brian? Is it not Brian? It's it's Al Shafari. What's his name?
Yeah.
Yeah, Shafar. Whatever his name is.
Yeah.
He went on. He went on a trip and like passed out during a podcast, and he was out for like a half an hour, but in his mind, he lived for 6 complete months with a whole nother family under the water in like this underwater like thing. Like literally he had 6 months of memories worth where that was like his new life in this like span. His trip was like so wild.
Yeah, when he woke up, like, he was like coughing like because he was underwater.
Yeah, he thought he was still underwater. So he was like he couldn't breathe because it wasn't water breath. It was like air. It was like fucking wild. Yeah, it's salvia.
I kind of want to try it, but I can't find it in Jersey. But
I don't fuck with anything like that. There's no way. It
I haven't
fucks you up too
smoked
much.
in ages, but I just stick to edibles now.
Oh God, let's sit here and have some fun.
All right, so I got something for this. Whoever makes the next donation, I'll down the fireball.
We're doing shots for donations now. Like we're fucking.
Joe, you know
ooh, ice cream, thank you. Ooh, yeah, try it. Ice cream, thank you.
You know what's funny? I went out. I got myself a Kraken. Have you seen the Krakens, Joe?
Yes.
So I got a Kraken. Went to a neighbor's house. We were just fucking crackening drinks all over the place. Kraken's like a shotgun tool. I actually have it right here. Hold on.
Yeah, you crack it in your can and you just boom it.
Oh my God, Angelo's so excited now.
right
Go
here.
do one. Go grab a can and do it, Angelo.
I'm not gonna crack in a high noon.
Come on. You
Come
did
on.
fucking when I was there.
I did just to show you. Yeah, I will do it. Fuck it.
Yeah, here we go. It's a
You too
fucking
tough.
party now.
Hold on. I gotta mute my.
You might want to cut that camera off too. Watch you waddle away, fat boy. Look at that thing. Whoa, that dude's got some trunk back there. Dude, you need to put Angelo in an episode of Hoarders. He's got so much junk in that fucking trunk. Holy shit. I thought about that line by myself. I don't know if that's an actual line or not, but I thought about that laying in bed one night, and I said it on the stream. I think last stream or whatever. That's a great line. They should like if you see a girl, you say like that girl should be on fucking Hoarders as much junk as she has in her trunk. That's a great fucking line. Tell
I
me
try
it's
that
not,
on my
Joey.
girl, I'm gonna get smacked in the back of my fucking head.
What was that?
If I say that, try to pull that line on my girlfriend, she'll
That's a
probably
good
smack
thing. I thought girls love having big asses, don't they?
Mine doesn't complain about hers, but
There you go. Where is she right now? Is she sitting
home
right there?
sleeping. Thank God. No.
You said she's homesick?
No, she's home sleeping. Thank God.
Sleeping?
Mm-hmm.
It's fucking 9:30. What time she wake up?
She woke up late because she's off today, but she always goes to bed early.
Oh my God. That is nice though when you don't have to deal
Like,
with
there's
all the-
times where I'm trying to watch the fights. She's like, "How many more fights are left? I'm tired."
Oh
I'm like,
my God.
"I'm like,
You
no, you can go to bed." She's like,
you gotta-
"Why?" I'm like, "I'm trying to watch the card."
Women.
Yeah, I'd get rid of her
No.
and send her to me.
The last time she stayed over, you were live streaming for a fight night card, and I was like, "Do you always do that?" I'm like, "Yeah, I got the big TV for the fights, and I know there's times where Jacob does mention me and talk shit, so I gotta watch." So and I'm shocked you didn't after the Jeremiah Wells fight. I'm shocked you didn't come at me. So thank God for that. But
That is true. But that was a very that was very humbling for me because Carlson was literally going to be my lock of the week.
Yeah.
Was going to be my lock of the week. Actually, no matter who Jeremiah Wells was fighting was going to be my lock of the week. And I was like, man, that does seem like a good matchup for Jeremiah. I was like, I mean, because they're basically the same person. Jeremiah should have been better. And he was better for 2 rounds. So I was like, oh, fuck, Jeremiah looks good. And then like that Hail Mary fucking darts or whatever. I'm like, holy shit.
I saw lines. They said Carlton Harris was a plus like 920 something. And started the third round.
Yeah,
I was like,
getting mauled.
holy shit.
Yeah. He's got
Here
a
we go.
girlfriend, guys.
Okay.
Leave him alone. I know it
Yeah,
doesn't
leave him.
look like it,
All
but
right.
the guy pulls game.
All right. This is the little tool,
Yeah.
and I got it a few weeks.
Oh, you just muted your mic or something. There, you're good.
Is it
Yeah,
working?
you're good
Ba, ba,
now.
ba, ba, ba.
I don't know what happened.
Okay. I think the cord's loose.
shit's-
So I got this, went to the neighbor's house, and then I hadn't shotgunned a drink in
20 years.
I've done it. I think I've done it.
something
I
absurd.
think I've done it once in my life.
Yeah, it's not. It's messy. It's a sloppy disaster.
You know what we used to do?
And then I bought this,
Well-
and it's amazing.
Before you pop it, you know what we used to do? Because I used to live on a lake in Indiana, and I'd have all my friends come over every Saturday or every Sunday. We go tubing, we go skiing, all this stuff, and we would just float out because that's what you do when you just float out to where the boats go by. And we had noodles, so you know the noodles. They have the hole through the noodles, so we would bong beers through the pool noodles. He'd pour it in, and then he bonged the beer. And the last swig you would get every time was just warm lake water. So you get this ice cold beer, boom, 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 to his pool noodle, and then you'd swallow, like the last swallow was fucking lake water, and it was incredible. And that's why I never got sick from COVID.
Sounds like you got COVID and it like put you on your ass for 2 weeks.
No, I don't. That's
Grow
not
up.
like me.
COVID.
So I got this little thing. I was like, yeah, fuck it. So then we went to like a neighborhood party. We're all in like 36 to 40. And I was like, dude, let's try it. And there's like 5 of us who have not shotgunned a beer in God knows how long, just ripping these over the sink. I did this when Jacob came over to show him, and I was like, I'm not going to put this in the vlog because I'm going to try to get a sponsorship from them. But they just do affiliate deals, and it's like 99% TikTok, because on TikTok you can get 2 million views doing nothing. So I'm not going to do, they're only like $20. I'm not going to do an affiliate deal for fucking $2.
Joey, do you do TikToks?
Sometimes.
Yeah, I figured you would.
Dancing, mostly dancing. Yeah.
That's me when I'm drunk. Yes.
Skits? You do some skits?
I did some skits. My girl got me into it.
There you go. See, he seems like the type. I mean, he's a funny guy. I mean, Joey's a funny guy. He could pull it off.
He roasted you that time. Yeah. All right, I'm going to do one. Let's see how
I
it
roasted
goes.
you when you told me you're turning 40.
You should have heard what he was saying when he waddled out of that room just now, Angelo.
Okay. So we're going to do this. You just hook it, you crack it, and then bang. So let's go ahead.
I hope he fucks this up.
I'm probably going to. Even though, can you admit, before I do this, can you say how clean it was when I did it in front of you?
I had the video. You want me to show the video?
Yeah.
Let me do this, and then you can show the video in case I mess this up. Here we go. Please hold. Nah, we're good. It's clean.
Put the lips on it. There you go. Suck that thing down, baby. Oh, he's fucking spilled it everywhere.
Done.
Holy shit. I never seen. The thing about that thing is that thing's like so small when you're on it. I mean, you're really on that thing. When you're fucking, you're really on that thing.
I need to get a paper towel. Please hold.
Holy shit. That's the only thing.
Show the video. I did it so clean with last time. I opened it. I didn't tilt it up before opening it. That was my issue.
I think it's a full body video. You sure you want that?
I don't know. He's second guessing me now.
You want me to send it to you first to make sure that's what you want? Actually, I don't know if I have it anymore. Let me see. When would this have been? Let me see. I got so many videos of just these girls just send me videos just all the time. So my phone's just filled with just videos of girls being like, "How was your day, Jacob? How was your day, Salamander? I hope you've had a great day." It's just crazy. These girls just don't leave me alone. Just all
come
the
to
time.
Jersey, you'll have the girls all over you then.
I got the girls all over me no matter where I go. No matter where I go. Damn, do I really not have the video? I can't fucking find it. Are the Eagles gonna be good this year?
I don't know. I don't know. I'm not gonna say that we're gonna make the Super Bowl, but we should win the division.
Yeah, I gotta disagree with that.
It's not like the Colts are gonna be in first place.
12 wins minimum. 12 and 5 at the
Jonathan
minimum.
Taylor saying he wants to be going bye-bye.
We don't. The reason why he wants to get paid is because he's fucking ass. He was ass last year. He knew he's gonna be ass this year, so he's trying to get his money before he's get exposed even more. That's the only way it's going on here. The Colts are gonna be the best team, and the Colts. So this is what's gonna happen, Joey T. And I mean, I'm being dead serious when I say this.
Okay, I'm listening.
The Colts are probably gonna win the Super Bowl. Okay. The Pacers are definitely going to at least go to the finals. There's no doubt about that. Michigan football is number 2 in the nation, easy national championship. Don't be surprised. By the way, this Saturday, the best high school center in the nation is about to announce where he's going to go. It's going to be Michigan, and then so they're going to win it this year and next year. Huh?
Did it say what other schools are still in it, or?
It was Michigan, Duke, fucking, and some 2 has-been schools or something. I don't think they were Big Ten schools either. And so it's gonna, and then don't be surprised if the San Francisco Giants win the World Series this year. I mean, it's gonna be a full sweep.
Wow, it's exciting stuff, guys. This is good stuff. It's great stuff. We have a lot of comments insisting that Joey is single.
Yeah, your mic is like loud.
Is it really? I didn't change a thing.
Why doesn't
What was he just Googling?
No, somebody said in the chat, why doesn't Artem ever call in?
Because he lives on the other side of the fucker. He's asleep right now.
He did call. Yes, and he did call in one time. Remember?
No? Oh, yeah, I do remember. Because I love that accent. Love that accent.
Saints will win Super Bowl. Sorry, bro. All right, it is 8:36. We've been here for a little over an hour. We're going to shut this down in a few minutes. This is just the casual Thursday hang. I got to go throw up. No, this is just the easy, casual Thursday hangout before we wrap it up. You got any last words for us, Joey?
Not really.
Great.
Cool. Well, thanks for driving this home, Joey. Fucking Jesus Christ.
Oh, you know, I'll fix myself for that real quick. Let me redeem myself. Everyone watching right now, if you are not a premium member, sign up today. You can get $53 from Angelo. He will send it to you through whatever the fuck you want to send it through.
Hold on. Wait, hold on.
That has nothing to do with premium.
We don't send people, first of all, $53. No, it's $50, and that's not for premium members. We don't. What kind of business model would be?
We already give away enough
$50
for premium.
Pay me $10, I'll give you $50. That's not the pitch. Damn, Joe. Shit.
Sober me would have got that.
You're fucking up. My car broke today. Become a premium member, please.
Pay for Jakey's
we need
car.
more than $10 to Brazil.
It's the accumulation of multiple $10 entries. This fucking guy, dude, has 2 solo cups and a God knows what, and it's just a mess.
Can any of you morons tell me why Media Day was Thursday? Isn't it always Thursday? Or is it usually Wednesdays?
I thought it was Wednesday, I thought.
I have no clue.
But some players could get into.
A lot of times they do if they have a press conference, they always do it on Thursday.
Well, that's Media Day, isn't it?
That's what I'm saying. I don't know.
No.
I'm not in the state of knowing.
Who's Cap?
Nah, apparently because of how I'm drunk, I said the whole build up wrong. I'm like, apparently I ain't been watching.
Did you just say who's Cap?
No, that's what he said in the chat. Like Cap.
I know. Angelo just said who's Cap. Like somebody said, told y'all he Cap, which means
I meant
like
who. I know what it means. I was saying who is he calling?
No,
He's
I
calling
think you
me
meant
a
like
Cap.
I think you meant
I got
like
it
who
wrong.
is Cap.
I watch
like it's a
Fact
person.
or Cap, so I know the young guy terms. I get it. Guys,
You didn't even know what for 3 days ago. You didn't even know what ratio meant. That thing's been a thing for 5-6 years.
I knew what it meant. I thought it was the ratio between retweets and likes. I didn't know you like ratio somebody else, which is
like a challenge. It's like a challenge to someone.
Here's some encouraging news for Jacob. 5'6" is the optimal height. So great job, Jakey.
I think he means 5 to 6 inches, which.
Well, he didn't say length. He said height.
Well,
so
mine would be described as height too. Thing's tall, baby.
All right, let's wrap this up. I have Big Brother to watch, so we're gonna wrap this up.
You
so
would
I can
like
watch
that
some
show.
Big Brother. I love that show.
You would.
I did all the graphics for UFC 292 earlier, so now I'm going to watch Big Brother while shoring up some of the small things. First of all, can we agree that, here we go.
Uh-oh.
I almost put...
Yeah, Sandy. I sent it to him today.
You seen the dude say...
Yeah,
oh, yes. Yeah. I did see that. I sent it because... Did he get kicked out? I didn't know. Oops.
Yeah, he got kicked out. I be win with the 99 cents.
I didn't even get the real notification. Just it. Thank you very much.
From the window to the wall. To the wall. To the sweat drop down my balls. All these bitches cry. Ski, motherfucker. Ski. Goddamn.
Okay. Jacob sent me the clip. Did that dude actually get kicked out? I just saw the clip. I haven't seen tonight's episode, and I thought they shut down the live feeds too. So I don't even know where that came from. But I'll watch tonight, and that's gonna be great if they address it. That guy was kind of a moron too, like just like a very like yeah, bro, like that kind of guy. But anyway, let's go ahead and shut this down so I can watch some Big Brother.
Let's sing some more Lil Jon.
Oh, this is what I was going to say. I was about to put Andre Petrosky in the safety parlay because I'm like, he's a nasty wrestler. He's got jiu-jitsu defense. He's got powerful hands. Jared Mealshart sucks. And then I was like, dude, this dude has 10 fights. Gerald Meerschaert has 40 fights. I can't do it. So I didn't do it. And I think
One thing I'll say is Joe Pfeiffer beat Meerschaert in MMA, in grappling. And Petrovsky is twice the grappler than Joe Pfeiffer.
Oh, my God. Here we go with this fucking Philly bullshit.
He's obsessed with that dumbass gym.
Holy shit. Do you hate Joe Pfeiffer? Doesn't some people in that camp hate Joe Pfeiffer?
Some people say he's a cocky asshole, but...
Because he's best friends. He's like real good friends with Sean Brady, but don't some people in that camp
do their own show on YouTube?
Yeah, but I think.
But why do people hate him? Why?
I've heard things where he's a cocky dick at times, but like besides that, I don't know.
He's the only one on that team that hasn't lost. So yeah,
he's not part of that team though.
Oh, then that's why they hate him.
Joe Pfeiffer. He goes there every once in a while, but
he trains in Jersey.
Yeah, he's not part of the Philly. Philly.
Yeah, he doesn't really do the Philly one. I know he's in Jersey a lot more.
Fucking Joe just fucking drunk listing different states. What a fucking joke.
He's well-traveled, man. You should see his passport.
Well-traveled, Jersey to Pennsylvania.
You should see his passport. You know how many tolls this guy's been through?
Do you ever go to the city, New York City? You even cross the George Washington?
No. Not like
there's no tolls. There's no fucking tolls.
I've been in New York City. A lot of fun.
A little bit of Jersey Turnpike for Joe. That's about it. Garden State Parkway or Jersey Turnpike? Which one is it?
Dirty little hamster.
Garden
State Parkway. You live in the fucking woods.
I know I do.
Yeah. If it was the Jersey Turnpike, there was some semblance of civilization, but we're talking about the Garden State Parkway.
Yep.
That's why he's got the basement. You got to be out in the country to have a basement.
Shit. All right. Well, actually, the Northeast has. I do wish Texas had basements. Basements are the fucking best. I fucking love
growing up, we had a full finished basement. As a kid, you just go down with your friends. Oh my God, it was incredible.
Yeah.
Be as loud as you fucking want. You could do anything.
My friends did.
You could do
and it was
anything.
Awesome.
You could do anything.
Okay. Guys, we're going to shut this down. This is the Thursday night hangout. I am somehow the most sober person on this stream. But let me run you through all the things that premium membership can get. Oh, my God.
Do you think anyone gives a fuck at this point, Angelo? Holy
Some people
shit.
do.
There's 100 people in here, and everyone else that's watching afterwards just fucking clicked off.
Please be a premium member. It's only $10 a month.
Just do it, man. If you do it, he'll just stop fucking talking about it. If everyone just fucking does it, they'll stop fucking talking about it, right?
We have, and this is a serious and a true statement. We have the most successful premium membership in this space.
You goddamn right we do.
We have more than well over 2,000. Not 3,000, but well over 2,000 premium members. It's not even fucking close. Everybody else with their fake Patreon or their half-wit website that loads super slow and doesn't have a external link bullshit, they're talking, if they're lucky, they're at like 150, 200 members. We're well over 2,000. I appreciate everybody so much for making that happen. Josh, fucking gonna give me a heart attack. Jacob, who's gonna fucking give me a heart attack, and everybody else who helps make it work, and then everybody else who signs up. What? Jacob, real quick before we sign off, why don't you tell your STD story? No, tell your STD story.
What the fuck?
It was
a fucking
STD
story.
I meant to bring this up.
I'm not gonna. No, you're not gonna. There is no way in hell. And to even allude, now I have to like explain myself.
He doesn't
I'm not
have
gonna fucking tell the story.
He does not have one.
I'm not gonna tell the fucking story.
No,
it's a funny for personal. I can't believe you fucking brought that up. That's like a personal fucking story. Like
the reason it's funny is because you don't have an STD. That's why.
I know, but it's fucking. I don't give a fuck. That's
a nightmare.
Jesus Christ!
I mean, I was trying to help you out, man.
That's like a person. If I wanted to tell that story, I would have told that story before. I've told every other story. I have no issue. That's like wild to bring up like that.
That's not an embarrassing story.
It's a wild fucking. There's no way I'm ever telling that story on the stream.
Why?
But thank you for bringing it up.
It gets the point across that you get laid and that you are clean.
No, just stop.
It's double points.
Just stop.
This is odd behavior.
Yeah, I don't want to tell a very personal story. That was a very weird situation.
Why is it a personal story?
It's my story. If I wanted to tell, I would have told it. Angela, why don't you tell them about your heart attack the other week?
I'm fat as fuck and I had a heart attack.
I haven't had a heart attack yet.
Your turn.
I had kidney stones before.
Shut the fuck up. All right, let's. my stepdad actually gets kidney stones, and he's ended up in the hospital a whole bunch of times, and it's kidney stones. They told him it was like stop drinking fucking iced tea and Coke. And he's like,
I drink a lot of Coke.
He's like skinny, like he's just predisposed to it. It just is what it is. You ever have a kidney stone, Jake? I've never had a kidney stone.
It's pretty much like a spiked ball coming out of your D hole.
Well, the thing is, my dick hole's like this, so flies right out, no problem.
Yeah.
I did not have a heart attack, by the way. That's fake news.
Not yet.
I mean, look at these people with the fucking health advice. I did not have a heart attack. I am totally fine. Also, Jacob has never had
if you listen, hold on,
STD.
everyone, hold on, be quiet. You can hear the tick, tick. It's a time bomb. Tick, tick.
I thought you were gonna say it's the pacemaker.
No, it's not yet. I mean, that's definitely in your future.
They built the defibrillator in just to keep it going. My one of my really close friends, I call my cousin, he's not my cousin. One of my really close friends
Your neighbor.
He did have a heart attack, but it wasn't a fat guy heart attack. He had like an infection that worked its way to his heart, and he had a heart attack. But he's a bigger dude. So it's just so funny because anytime it comes up, he's like, it wasn't a fat guy heart attack. Like he like goes out of his way to specify, whoa. It's not because I'm fat.
And let's
That's
be
not
honest,
why I had this.
when you have one, I don't think you're going to make it through. When it happens, it's...
Me? Oh.
Yeah, there's no making it through that one.
I'm just hoping all the money that I send you for this, you're just saving so that when I do die, you can give it to my kids. And say, you know what? Look, one last thing from Daddy. Even though you told my kids the other day, shut up, I don't care. When they just want to tell you about their first day of school. I don't care. Shut up.
Damn.
That's what I did.
No, he didn't do that. He did. What was hilarious, if you go watch the vlog, what was funny, he's like, okay, Jacob's here. It's time for bed. We're going to watch TV. Go ahead. Time for bed. That was at like 5 o'clock in the afternoon.
They're not too bad anymore.
Well, they're 6 and 4. They're not 2.
They're not too bad anymore.
It's been 3 years, so they were 3 and 1 when you first moved here, right?
There you go. I remember when both those kids were born.
You do.
I remember the
You
gender
literally
reveal
do.
party for the second one. I've never seen someone disappointed in my life for another girl. Holy shit! That pink confetti popped and Angelo about that. That was almost the first heart attack there.
There's like the best part about that. So
And I can't wait to tell her about that her whole life too. You know, your dad didn't fucking want you.
I'm very clearly disappointed too. It's pink. I go, oh, I'm very disappointed. And then my aunt walks over, leans into my ear, and goes, "Takes a man to make a man," and then just walks away. Just walked away after that. It was rough.
Nothing's ever been more true.
It was rough.
Are you trying for another boy anytime soon? Or are you done?
I got a vasectomy. I've removed my nuts from my body. Nothing.
Is that why your wife makes all the decisions?
Yes.
Damn. Okay.
She does too, Joey. I would be
Didn't
careful.
you just tell a story about how your girlfriend complains because it's loud at night or some shit?
Yeah, but he still watches that shit, right, Joey?
Yeah. So like usually on Saturdays, if Jacob's live, I have on a side TV. I watch the fights on the other
What
one.
does she think about me?
She says you're goofy, but you're hilarious. But
What else? What else? So hold on. What? No.
Wait,
Hold
wait,
on.
hold on.
But what else?
Yeah.
What else?
So they asked how long I've known you, and I said I met you through another guy I knew. So besides that, then she said, I think one of my gay cousins would like you.
Wait, what? I stopped listening. What
She
did you
said
say?
she has a gay cousin that likes you.
Is he
Apparently.
cute?
I don't know. I never met her, like her dad's side of the family, but
He's probably cute though. I mean, if he likes me, I bet he's hot. There's no ugly people liking me. I tell you that. I bet he's fucking hot.
but now there's times where she's like, "Are you staying up for this whole fight card? I'm tired."
He's
I'm like,
out of your league.
then I tell her just go to bed.
See, that's how you handle women, Angela. That's how me and Joey handle our women.
Jacob, what do you think would happen if I told Tiffany just go to bed?
You might lose your dick.
If honestly, I swear to God, if I was just like I was last week or whenever it was, just laying on the couch and she came in and you guys were doing that and then you use that tone and that, I think I would find a way to I'm gonna go to the bathroom. I'm gonna leave. I don't know. I don't want to be around. I don't want to, because no matter what happens next, if I'm around, then I gotta go do the court thing. I'm a witness now. This and that. I gotta go through all that. Out of sight, out of mind. What is it? Culpable, negligent, or not? What is it?
Culpable. You're
It's
right.
not negligence,
culpable.
right? Is it? I don't want to be culpable.
Well, now we've
There's
said the
something-
word so many times, I don't know what's going on anymore.
It's what's that fucking term when you? I don't know. When somebody's about to say something, you're like, no. Oh, plausible deniability. That's what I'm looking for. Plausible, no matter what happened. If I'm out of there, plausible deniability, no problem. She terrifies me.
Congratulations. I just sent. I'll send you the link. There's more clips from that fucking giant high school they just opened. You sent me that TikTok, Jakey boy. There's like clips from it.
That's a big fucking. It's brand new this year.
It just opened. It's the third high school in my town. When I moved here, there was one. Now there's three. It's only been 4 years.
There's like 7 in my city. So I think they're literally
in
7
Frisco.
or 8.
Yeah, they're
Whoa!
Shut the fuck up, Frisco. I should lie.
Frisco,
You
California.
I should lie. You live in the 12. Those like super expensive apartments at the
No,
Star.
I live in the 6. I'm Toronto, baby. Drake, me and Drake. Phone is 6. Throw
Dude,
it
I
up.
looked at the prices for the apartments in the 12. They're like, those are New York City prices. It's like $4,000 a month for a studio.
Oh, that's not bad.
It's crazy how expensive they are.
Not for you.
I just can't. I can't afford
My
it.
car broke today. I'm just going to go tomorrow and buy a new one. That's how you handle that situation.
Show the picture.
Thanks for becoming a premium member.
I was busting Jacob, like alluding to him having a shitty car. You wrapped it. I like it much better wrapped.
Every time I go
the
through a
wrap is
drive-through,
nice.
you know, is like the people that work like the high school kids that are working through the drive-throughs. They're always like, man, it's a sweet car. I'm like, well, it's kind of just a Volkswagen, but I appreciate it. It does look cool though with the wrap.
No, the wrap is sweet for sure. I legit like the
Matt
wrap.
Gray.
Yeah, it's a nice wrap. It's a nice wrap.
Yeah, I'm gonna rap. My name is a salamander, and I am gonna be all inside of her.
That was terrible. All right, let's shut this shit down. Angelo, time to make a big bet, man. Go all out. No,
I could sit here
not
until
me.
midnight. This for me is like what we're an hour and a half in, almost an hour and a half. Right now in the live stream, I'm just getting warmed up now. You know, hour and a half in, we're like really getting into the flow. We're already up money, so I'm ready to just keep going.
There's a question for I think Jacob. Are y'all gonna do Dana White Contender Series?
Artem does that for us. Artem does it.
Oh, okay.
What we should, Jacob, should we move to Mondays? That's Jacob's broken car. It's a nice looking car. Should we move to Mondays so that, Jacob, if we move to Mondays, would you do anything on Tuesdays with Contender Series or no?
I have before.
Yeah,
Because I don't like it. Didn't really. It felt like it affected our views at first, but we still ended up with 350 live viewers by the time we. That's me just absolutely hammering a fucking gyro. A gyro in New York City.
There's a sign
hammering that fucking gyro.
Hiding behind a sign because he's so embarrassed by his gluttony that the second we got off the train. He's like, I gotta get a gyro.
No, that's not what happened. That's
I gotta get a gyro. I'm hungry. It's been an hour. I gotta get a gyro. So he finds his gyro place or hero place, whatever you want to say.
No, that's not what you're just.
And then he's like, I gotta eat it now. I gotta eat. I can't walk and eat. I gotta get this down. My blood pressure, my blood sugar. I gotta it down. So then he starts eating, and we start making fun of him. By the way, look at the ground too. I mean, this is the best part. He's got a fork on the ground. He's got half the fucking gyro on the fucking ground. He's hiding behind the sign like a fucking New York City rat, just scarfing this thing down.
All right. Anyway,
everyone's walking by. I'm like, that TikTok, like, that's mine. That's mine. That's my man.
Anyway, the point is, that's not what happened. We got off the train. There was a food festival. Remember there was a food festival?
Imagine that and Angel's like, oh, wow, it's weird that this is here. Angel's like, we got to get off here. And then we walk up this food festival. He's like, Whoa, I didn't know this was planned today. Wow, look at this. What a coincidence. We might as well eat since we're here, right, guys? I'm like, I want to go see some sights. He's like, well,
Dude,
this is the best thing you're going to get.
No, first of all, we walked like 17 miles that day. I'll outwalk anybody. I'm the walking machine.
Dude, that was because, and this is going to make me sound, this is going to make me sound even worse than what it is, but
because you're short and your legs couldn't keep up with
you're taller
me.
than me. Anthony is taller than me. I'm not short, but they are both taller than me. And literally the strides they were making, my knees were fucking about. I remember sitting on the train on the way home being like, fuck, man, god damn, my knees fucking hurt.
Dude, we probably walked like 17 miles.
You guys were fucking pacing it too. We're like, I mean, Anthony's like, this is this and this, and here's the Home Alone thing. Here's this. Fucking just Times Square. We gotta go to the subway. We gotta do this. We saw a lot of the city, more than most people see in just an afternoon.
People who have never been to New York City have no idea how big New York City is. Everybody has a city that they live near or have been to, and they assume, this is a city, right? Like even Tiffany grew up in Dallas, would go to Dallas. And the first time she went to New York City, she just assumed, like, I've been to Dallas, and Dallas is a major city. It's not a nothing. It's not fucking Columbus, Ohio, right? It's a real city. And she went to New York City, was like, oh, like, holy shit. Like, oh,
it's
okay.
Definitely different. It's definitely different. Because, I mean, everyone's seen movies and photos and everything, and you think you know. But, yeah, when you were, like, actually in it, and you look down one street, and you're like, oh, shit. I get it now. I remember the first time I flew over it. It was like, that was the first time because I went to Boston and I flew by it. And I remember going like, holy shit, there's so many buildings.
It's and you know, I take it for granted because I grew up not in New York City obviously, but I grew up an hour outside of the city, and we would go to the city all the time, and you just hop on the train, you go into the city, you're in the city. And it was like, and I did the opposite. Like Tiffany assumed every city was like Dallas. I assumed every city was like New York. So any city I went to after that, I was like, oh, like where's the rest? Like what? There's not a subway. Like where's the rest of this?
I could take you to Indianapolis. I could take you to Indianapolis and show you everything you needed to see in Indianapolis. If we were in a car, it would take 10 minutes. If we were walking, it would take. I'm dead serious. It's just like you go up West Street. That's going to take you past Lucas Oil Stadium. That's going to take you past the baseball stadium, the new Hyatt, IUPUI. The campus is right there. You take a right. It'll take you to Monument Circle. Boom, boom, boom. You go around that thing. You go down a little bit farther. You go south. There's where the Pacers play. Boom. There it was.
That's it.
If you want to walk it, it'd take you an hour and a half, 2 hours, maybe.
Yeah.
That's it.
No, it's crazy.
That's all there is.
Dude, this new high school, they just sent pictures. First of all, it has a full-size football field that's indoor and turfed. The cafeteria has Sonic, Global Kitchen, the Iron Skillet, a Jimmy John's, and then a juice bar.
What
fucking spoiled ass high school
kids?
Be the
Iron Chef, the pounding Vaj.
Jesus Christ! I'm gonna paste the link in here so you can look at it, Jakey boy. Crazy. Fucking high school kids with a Jimmy John's. We had our regular lunch ladies, but they made Subway when Subway used to cut the triangles out of the top, and we thought that was like the greatest thing.
Oh, I used to request that. I used
triangle
to request
top?
the insert out. It was so much better that way.
Yeah, they stopped doing it.
The best deal ever. Go ahead.
They're adding slicers now because Jersey Mike's is like taking over the world. It's the fastest growing franchise in the country, and so Subway bought thousands of slicers, and now they're going to slice all the meat fresh. But it's like you're doing this wrong. Like, that's not who you are. Like, that's who they always were. That's like
you're the McDonald's of the Subway.
Exactly. That's like if McDonald's is like, oh, you know what? We're changing things up. We're going to go the whatever route, and we're going to make every burger fresh. It's like, that's not what the fuck I want.
Yeah,
like, that's not why I came to this dirty shithole.
It should be consistent. It should be in and out. Boom, boom, boom. Yeah.
Every Subway smells the same. Every Subway's fast. Every Subway
I used to
tastes the
fucking,
same.
oh my God. It's funny you say that. When I was a kid growing up, my dad would always go to Subway, and I used to fucking gag walking into a Subway. I hated the smell of Subway growing up. I don't know why, because it's just like a fresh bread smell. It's a great smell.
Yeah, as I was going to say, it's not Subway. Oh, I would say it always smells better than it tastes. You go to Subway, it's like, ooh, and then you eat your sandwich. It's like,
the other two best places that smell incredible. One is Panera, Every
Yes.
time I go through Panera drive-through, they open up the window. That smell hits. I'm like, oh my god, it smells
I
incredible.
just ate at Panera last week. I didn't notice the smell.
And the other one is Papa John's. Papa John's always smells so fucking good. If you go and pick up a pizza,
I hate. I've never picked up a Papa John's. If we get it, it's we get deliver it. But the best smell. You ever drive by a Burger King? They pump the flame broil out the top.
dude, you know it's funny. Hold on, watch this.
It's awesome.
Here you go. Ready? Well, let me search my text. It's just funny that you say that. It's like
You
simpatico.
just
It's like
texted
we're
that to
linked.
somebody.
Here, look.
Angelo is like 7 feet. And
It's my group
Hey
chat.
Joe, don't read out loud. How about that?
Yeah, Joey, fucking clean your act up, man. We're tired of your bullshit. There you go. It's in my group chat. And it's going to have a picture of Big Don when he was in high school. But there you go. BK's. I was in the drive-thru with my window open. And I was like, dude, it smells so good.
They
shit.
pump it out the top. If you drive
Yeah.
by one on the highway, you see it flying out of that stack.
Flame broil, man. There's nothing better than a Whopper.
I hated Burger King my entire life. And then as an adult in my 20s, I flew down to Florida to visit my mom. It was me, my girlfriend at the time, my mom, and my stepdad, and we went to Disney. And his favorite fast food is Burger King. So he's like, let's hit up Burger King, and then we'll go to the park. And I was like, I hated Burger King. But I'm like, oh, it is what it is. I had a fucking Whopper. I was like, oh, shit. Like
good
this.
burger.
Why did I hate this my entire life? Because I hadn't eaten it for like 15 years at that point. It's like, why did I hate this forever? It's so good.
The reason why I like it, and what I was going to allude to with the Subway story too, is I grew up in try that in a small town. I went to high school in a fucking small town. I graduated 88 kids. We didn't even have a stoplight.
88 kids. There's more children on my block than you had in your graduating class.
Right.
Holy
Well, the funny thing is we started
shit.
freshman year with like 120 and only 88 graduated. So it was one of those type of situations. But we literally didn't even have a stoplight. It was a three-way side. It was two highways connecting with a blinking red light. That was the middle intersection. But the places we had were Subway.
Jacob, wait, real quick. Just show this fucking baby dick loser your beautiful head of hair. Just real quick. You have incredible hair.
Thank you.
Oh,
So we had Subway, we had Dairy Queen, and then we had Hardee's originally, but then it switched to a Burger King, and that's all. Those were the only options you had. But we sold these cards for high school that was like a fundraiser card, and like all the local businesses gave you something if you had your card. And these were the best deals. You think about this now. If you showed this card at Subway, you got a 6-inch for free if you bought a 6-inch. Incredible deal. The better one, if you went to Burger King and got a Whopper with your card, you got a fucking free Whopper. So you got fucking 2 Whoppers
Wait,
every
what is
time
this
you
card
win.
for? What is this
It
card
was
for?
called a Braves card because we were the Braves. And
Oh,
it was like
pay
all the local
$20?
business. Yeah. It's like the local
They
business
still
on
do
the
those.
back have like yeah.
They do those here. I did.
Yeah,
I
but you're
got
not
one
gonna fucking get a Whopper for free if you buy a Whopper.
No, but that is what happened. So when we
I know
were
they
in
have deals, but those are the craziest deals I've ever heard, Angelo.
Jersey Mike's had buy one get one on regular size Heroes. So it's like, but there was only like 4 of those tickets, and the rest of the tickets are like free bag of chips. Like, get the fucking chips out of here.
But is it like a stamp thing, or is it any time you want it? This was unlimited for a year.
Oh no, this was you perforated.
No.
You pay $20 for the book, and it's
No.
like hundreds of dollars.
No,
Oh,
this is like $20 for the card, and you just get one every single year, and you just use it whenever the fuck you want. You can use it 3 times a day, every time you
that
bought
is
one.
crazy.
Yeah.
That is crazy.
That's what I'm saying.
No, that's fucking.
And then
I'd
after
buy
I
that today.
graduated, like three or 4 years, it's probably 5 or 6 years after I graduated, we got a stoplight. And then a little bit after that,
Stoplight.
we got a McDonald's. And when the McDonald's came in, that Burger King closed up quick.
Did it really?
Yeah, it closed up quick.
People were sick of it.
I guess,
so
man.
funny.
You can't compete with Mickey D's, baby.
Dude, if there's a Burger King and a McDonald's right next to each other, I'll pick Burger King 7 out of 10 times.
And they can exist in like not in a small town like that, you know. What I
Yeah,
mean?
when there's only 80
Yeah.
people choosing where to eat, you need them
When
all.
you just
or
got
nothing.
a stoplight, you get one place. The only reason Dairy Queen makes this because it's fucking ice cream, you know.
Oh yeah.
Dairy Queen's a fucking
I love
dirty
Dairy Queen.
shithole.
I just
Dude,
like
you
Dairy
had-
Dairy Queen.
You live right next to an Andy's, and they built an Andy's right up the street. Have you had Andy's? Andy's is fucking good.
I don't really. I'll go to Dairy Queen to eat. They're getting good burgers, good chicken tenders, good fries. The most underrated fries of all time is Dairy Queen. I'll take that to my fucking grave. Burger King is also
Burger
underrated.
King has the most underrated fries.
No,
Yes,
but
they
I
do.
think at this point,
They do.
I think at this point, people realize they're pretty good fries. Nobody knows about Dairy Queen fries. They're always crispy. They're always good. I mean, they're good, man.
It's funny because I haven't been to a Dairy Queen in probably like 8 years since I lived in Florida. But that picture of the chicken finger basket and the fries always looks so much better than it actually is, though.
No,
you're just like,
I get that's all I get. It's fucking incredible. That
you
literally is all I get.
You go to Long John Silver's and get fucking chicken fingers. It's
you know what's funny of that? It's because I got that one time and I got it to my house. I opened it up and I was like, this smells like fish. But I don't know if it's fish or not because it's breaded the same. Obviously, it's shaped different if you know, but I've never really gotten fish before. I was like, well, so I dip it in ketchup because that's what I do. I took a bite and I'm like, I don't know if that's it. There's so much batter on those fucking. They put so much batter on their like fish and chicken. I literally took a bite and I couldn't tell if I was like, I think that's fish. So I took another bite and I was like, oh yeah, that is fish. But I like fish. So I ate it, but there's so much batter. It's like you don't know.
This guy says Wendy's fries are underrated. Wendy's fries, I don't even. They're not that good at all.
When they switched the fries originally to like the salt fries, oh my God, they were so good. I don't know if it's the same ones, but when they originally switched, when they changed up their whole everything, they were real good. That was when I was in college. Ooh.
I don't think Wendy's fries are bad, but I'm not like, ooh, Wendy's fries. Like they're just sort of there. The worst fries by far in the history of fast food. What, Joe?
No, I was gonna wait for you to say your answer.
Catching a fucking fly. The In-N-Out. They're the worst fries that have ever existed. Those fries are fucking trash city. You had In-N-Out, Jacob, yet?
I've had it. Yeah, the first time I ever had it was in San Antonio with my sister. And
there's one by you. There's one by the burgers. First of all, you have to eat
down
it.
The road.
I do like their burgers.
You have to eat it there because it gets.
It's like Steak and Shake. I'm from the Midwest, so Steak and Shake is like my go-to, and it's very similar to Steak and Shake. Kind of like the pressed burger.
Yeah, you have to eat it fast, or it'll get everything will be soggy as hell. Did you know they sued all the delivery services, so they don't offer delivery at all? You can't. There's no Uber Eats. There's no Postmates. Nothing.
I can get In-N-Out delivered to me right now.
I guarantee you can't.
All right. Well, you ready to watch this happen? Because it's always available.
Are you gonna try? Okay.
Let's see where it is.
Yeah, because there's that app. I forget what the app's called, where it's not a food app. They'll just pick up anything from anywhere for you. And they got sued for picking up In-N-Out by In-N-Out because In-N-Out's like, we don't offer delivery. And they sued them and they won. So now everybody's afraid to pick up In-N-Out. So you show me what app has In-N-Out as an option.
How do you spell? Is it In-Out?
That's what I fucking thought.
No, I'm serious.
That's what I thought.
Hold on.
It doesn't matter. It doesn't. I know this for a fact. You think my fat ass doesn't know if you can have In-N-Out delivered? You think that's a real world we live in? I spent
Whataburger, Shake Shack, Chick-fil-A, Five Guys, McDonald's, Freddy's Frozen Custards, Dave's Hot Chicken, Mr. Beast Burger, Wingstop.
Dave's Hot Chicken is fucking good. Mr. Beast Burger is a ghost kitchen. Fuck
there it is. In-N-Out.
Show me.
Well, it's got my address on here.
Nobody's going to believe you unless you show it on the screen, you lying motherfucker.
Hold on. Let me see if I can get my address.
And I also need to see that it says delivery and not pickup. Fucking lying bitch.
What are you talking about? Why are you so mean all the time?
Because you're not going to lie your way through this.
I'm not lying about anything. It's sitting right here. I'm trying to screenshot this in a way that it doesn't show my address. The last thing I know.
I would say screenshot it, go in your edit stuff in your pictures, and I think you can cross off what
you're talking too fast, Joey. Hold on.
Okay,
Jacob's gonna stall for an hour until we give up on it. Look at the stupid smirk he just did with his fake fucking teeth shining bright. I know they can't deliver. It's a fucking fact. He's the skeet.
Somebody in the chat. Everyone in the chat start looking it up too on yours.
Yeah, that's what I thought. But yours is right in front of you, Jacob.
Well, I have it right here, but if they can confirm it, we'll just confirm it like that. Somebody just let him know that you order it all the time. And then that'll be the end of that.
This dude with the Portillo's, have you had Portillo's yet? You've had it in real life, though, right? Not
I've
just
never
the
had
new
it,
one
but
here.
I know people love it. You love
they open
chocolate shake, whatever.
Here's two things that I've discovered in the last 8 months. Portillo's, they open.
See, Woodrow says he orders it all the time. There you go.
Woodrow's a fucking liar. He's a liar. Like, it's just it's a straight up lie.
No, he's not.
And and we know the comment section lies.
See,
Woodrow,
Ignacio, I just ordered it. He's got it on the way.
Tell you
Prove
what,
it. Join the
liar,
Discord and prove it.
if you can post a screenshot of your delivery order from In-N-Out in the Discord, I'll give you something. I'll give you some
you'll
premium
give it to him?
money. I'll
You'll
give
give
you
it to him
something.
good?
Because you're a fucking
You gonna
liar.
bend him over
Loser,
and show the 50 states?
You're a fucking liar. Woodrow's a fucking liar. And the lying to be cool in chat and comments is the weirdest behavior I have ever seen in my
not
fucking
lying.
life. You're a liar.
And if
Don't listen to him, guys.
This is the easiest thing in the world to prove. Nothing easier to prove.
Well, I got it right
Discord
here.
now
It just
waiting.
it's like not letting me screenshot. I don't know what the hell's going on.
Well, I'm sitting here waiting.
I know.
I'm in the Discord. I don't see anybody posting it because they're fucking
Hold on. I got it right
liars.
here. Look, I'll flash it real quick so you can see. It's right. I mean, I don't want to. I don't want to dox myself, but you saw the. I mean, you saw. I mean, that's
What
obviously.
app? What app is it, Jacob? I'll show my address. I'm not ashamed of where I live. What app is it, Jacob?
It's right there. Look.
What app
Hey,
is
man.
it, Jacob?
I don't
What
know.
app is it?
No, because In-N-Out's like down the road. I don't think they would even go to you because you're more north, and it's south
now,
of me.
now they're all just leaning into the lying. Oh, mine's right here.
Mine just got delivered. Says Espinoza. Thank you. See,
Yeah.
5 minutes away. Carlos is 5 minutes away with my In-N-Out. What's his rating? That's how we'll know if he's lying or not. If he knows what his rating is, that's how we're going to type. Ignacio, what is Carlos's rating? By the way, my
Ignacio-
Uber today, congratulations to him, 10,000th drive or ride. That was me in my Uber today.
Ignacio saying Carlos is 5 minutes away seems like friendly fire, honestly. Seems a little
But I do have, I mean, it is right here.
It doesn't deliver. I think I've proved that point. You and the fucking skeet shooting.
What should I
dork
order
are the
tonight?
same
I
person.
need to order food tonight. What should I get?
If you order a double animal style and you can prove that it's delivered, I'll give you $150. I'll give you $500.
I thought you were gonna say $150,000 because that's probably what it's worth right
No,
now.
because God knows, man. God, that app got sued for doing it when they weren't supposed to do it. So God knows. That app is called Favor, by the way. That's what it was. Favor.
Parted my cheesecake.
This has been. I don't think we talked about fights for more than a minute and a half. And FP Montagues.
It's been a lot of fun, hasn't it?
I mean, this is a casual. Somebody's like, "Are we not talking MMA?"
Ignacio
Shut the
said
fuck up.
4.7 stars. See, how could he know what Carlos's rating is if he wasn't on his way with food right now? How would he know that?
What? Can you spell wouldn't?
What?
You
I
know
didn't even
what I
say
said.
wasn't.
And I've been calling you out for years for saying it, and you know
Why didn't you
that.
even say wasn't?
You said wasn't. You're not going to gaslight me like you tried to gaslight the other night with your sex noise.
I said wasn't. Yeah. What was the context? Say with the context again, so I know what I'm talking about here.
You said if he wasn't telling the truth.
Hold on, wait for Ignacio to get back. He went to go get his food. Carlos just arrived. Wait for Ignacio to get back. Jesus. I can't.
You know what
believe
the worst
he's a
part?
liar.
The worst part about this is when he said it. I don't think he was being sarcastic. I think he was like trying to be the cool guy, and then I just really went in on him. And now he's like, "Well, let me
No, I
lean
mean
into the
everyone was
bullshit."
obviously just making stuff up so I would be right. 'cause they
WW.
can't you.
It's another channel. They're smaller than us.
Oh my God,
But-
Angelo's drinking. He's gonna leak stuff.
I mean, I can. I'm not going to because it's until it's done, it's not done. But
Thanks for all the
they're-
call-ins, by the way. Successful show.
It's such a funny show because sometimes we'll get 5 or 6 call-ins, sometimes none, but whatever. It's an easy casual hangout. But what was nice is we did get a call-in and it was a brand new caller. It's not like, somebody just calling constantly, which I love that as well, but I'll take new any day of the week. Anyway, I'm not. And this is me apparently
Jesus.
typing in the
Holy
tag.
Shit. Oh,
Dude,
God.
the weirdest narrative. So, like, I've come to terms with the fact that
I can't believe you haven't gotten up to pee yet. That's a little concerning, honestly. Here comes those kidney stones.
you know how dehydrated I am at all times. I've come to terms with the fact.
I ordered
actually-
2 fries and they only put 1. Carlos gets 4 stars, calling customer support.
What
I
a,
love
what a
it,
commitment to a fucking bit that is.
Holy shit.
Here we go. See, he heard
They always
one.
forget my fucking. Anytime I get McDonald's late at night, I always get 3 chocolate chip cookies with it because that's just the type of guy I am, and they always fucking forget the chocolate chip cookies. It pisses me off.
McDonald's
turn
has
green.
chocolate chip cookies. Oh, and
Yeah.
the tray, like
You know,
where it's like the Ronald McDonald money and then the tray for
fuck
cookies.
yeah. You know who had some of the best cookies ever that you never get them anymore? And actually, I'm not going to go there anymore because I made a change. Was KFC. KFC had really good chocolate chip cookies.
Yes.
See?
The KFC chicken sandwich got me excited. It fucking sucks. But what is good are those bowls.
No,
They have those bowls with
I've
chicken
completely
and
switched to
potatoes and
Popeyes.
cheese.
Potatoes and cheese and all the
I've
rest of
completely
it.
switched. We're Popeyes all the way now.
I took you forever, man. Popeyes is fucking good, dude.
It always takes me a while to do a lot of things.
When I got my when I got my vasectomy. Okay, stop. When I got my vasectomy, I sat down. I watched a full 10 hours, all 10 episodes of with that video game show with the zombies that was on HBO.
Last of Us.
Yes, thank you.
Woo!
I watched all of Last of Us. I got my vasectomy
I've heard
at
it's
like 8 in the
fantastic.
morning.
By the way,
It was good. I don't know if I'm gonna like. It seems like the type of show that
is it
I don't
over?
know
Or
if
is
I'm
it
gonna-
still going?
it was just one season, which I guess is the first game, and the second season is gonna be like games. Apparently, in game 2, he like dies, so they have to like.
Oh, what the fuck?
It's not a spoiler. Anybody who watches the show played the game.
I
I
was
never
going to start
played
the
the
games
game, but I did
tomorrow.
watch the show though.
I was going
But
to start
anyway,
the
he
games
doesn't-
tomorrow.
He doesn't die in the show, so I guess the big issue is what the hell are we gonna do with the show, because Pedro Pascal is like the main character here, but the other games, I think he dies in the first like minute of the second game, and then the rest of the second game is her getting vengeance. But he's the star of the show, so they don't know what to do with HBO. Anyway, I watched all 10 episodes of that show, and I
Sitting
ordered
on some
Popeyes.
peas.
I'm sitting in the bed, dude. It was painful. It's not. I got the vasectomy. I'm glad
People say
I
it's a
got
walk
it.
in the park.
It's fucking not. It's fucking not.
Well, that
Anybody who's
incision
like-
on your ball sack is going to look and feel a lot bigger than most ball sacks.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much.
Teeny tiny.
It.
Like a squirrel.
Oh, I thought you were saying it's such a huge nutsack. They needed a big
No, it
fucking
looks
hole
like I
to
said no.
suck
The
the
cut,
nut
no,
out.
the cut is a lot bigger on yours. I mean, that's like the majority of your ball sack.
This dude asked, "Why'd you get a vasectomy?" I'll give you one guess. The fuck. Anyway,
We're waiting to hear why. I mean, he asked a question. Go ahead.
because kids suck. Got it. So anyway, I ordered Popeyes. I was sitting upright. I had ice everywhere. Sitting in the bed. Tiffany took the girls. I got 2 girls. Took the girls to like do whatever the fuck. And I ordered Popeyes. Oh, man, did I order fucking Popeyes? I took a gummy.
How many buckets?
I took a gummy. I never. That's not my thing. That's not my style. I don't normally do that. I've done that maybe 4 times in my life. But Tiffany was like, "You're in bed the whole fucking day, doing nothing. Like, why not?" And I was like,
That's just a normal day for you, isn't it?
why not? So I did. And the Popeyes order was a Popeyes order, man. It was like,
Was it a bucket?
I didn't get a bucket. I got like 3 different combo plats.
Well, yeah, because the biggest combination you can get without getting a bucket's a 4-piece. I get the 4-piece
Yes.
sometimes.
So I got the spicy, like variety, like normal, like a wing or whatever.
How many
then I got
biscuits? Extra
the
biscuits?
spicy. I got extra biscuits. They were insanely dry though.
They always
They're
are.
always dry. That's what it is.
And I was using them to scoop up the mashed potatoes,
They're always
which
dry.
helped.
That's what it
I
is.
use
They're
them
just-
to
they're good,
them
though.
to scoop the potatoes.
I don't
which
really
helped.
like butter, but those are good. Those are good biscuits for sure.
Vasectomy, not natural. Yeah, they sawed my dick off. Of course, it's not natural. Grow up.
I mean,
Somebody said apparently I'm Angelo's brother.
you do, guy. When he said that, I looked at you guys. You guys could definitely. I would say this right now, and I think Angelo would agree with me. You are much more his brother than his actual brother.
Well, how tall are you, Joe?
I'm 5'9", 5'10".
It works.
My brother's like 5'8". It makes no sense.
Yeah, I'm a big boy
I
too,
tower.
Angelo, so.
Hey, here we go. I tower over your brother.
Towers an exaggerated
I am
word
much
for sure.
taller than your brother, and your brother's a good 5'10" in my mind. But you guys could be brothers. There's no doubt about that.
I can guarantee I'm close to Angelo's weight too. So
Pretty big.
I'll
285.
probably say you're
I've
about
put
what,
on a-
55 maybe.
I have not weighed myself in a while.
Go get the scale.
I'm not getting the fucking scale.
Go get the
I-
scale.
In all seriousness, I'm. Here's a funny story.
Get the scale.
I've been saying I'm 6'3" forever because in my head, like I'm 6'3" for whatever reason. That guy, Bo, you know Bo, obviously. Bo's 6'7".
That dude's fucking 7'9".
He's 6'7".
If you
played
ever
D1
see me next
football.
to this guy, 7'9".
And one of my neighbors comes over. My neighbor is a scout. So we were like, okay, run us through like it's the combine. So he was like, fucking, this is how we measure people at the combine. And it was like very official. And he was like, bro, you're fucking 6'1" if you're lucky. I was like, shut the fuck up. I'm 6'3". He's like, you are 6'1" if you're lucky. And it was defeating. Like it was defeating. So
Scale.
it's not 6'3". I'm 6'1" if I'm lucky.
I
I probably weighed.
I weighed myself on stream one night.
265, 270.
I weighed myself on stream one night. You called my bluff, and I weighed myself. That was when I was heavy too. I was going to say I called your bluff. Pounds.
I called your bluff because you lie up, not down.
And I think
So go
right
get the
now,
scale.
if I had to take a guess, I'm probably between like 245 to like mid 250s.
Just download the scale on your phone. You can just stand on your phone.
Bleeding. My feet are bleeding. All right, we got to shut this fucking thing down.
Yeah,
it's been 2 hours.
My in and out's almost here, honestly. Carlos, I got Carlos too. Holy shit, this guy's well traveled.
All right, guys. Thanks for hanging out. If you want the free $50, just make sure you use our link on the website. It's affiliate marketing. If we don't get paid, you don't get paid. It's that simple. You know how many people submit their claim forms? They'll submit their claim form. I'll look up the account number. It doesn't exist in the affiliate portal. I'll say, hey, I don't think you used our link. Oh, I did. Then I'll reach out to Bet Online or whoever it is, and they'll be like, this account was created 3 years ago under somebody else's affiliate. So everything gets verified. Just make sure you use the damn link. People are like, but I used your promo code. There's no promo code. Use the link.
I got
and we'll send you $50.
breaking news. So as we know, and I mentioned Tuesday, that we've been tracking this whole Cheyenne
Oh,
and
did you figure out who the
JP
daddy is?
and this and that. We already figured out who the daddy is. Definitely Roman, because Roman's mom was at the baby gender reveal. So it's definitely Roman's. But this week it was weird. The timing was
Why
weird
is
for
he
her
not there?
to be in. That's what I'm saying. To be in Vegas during JP's fight week was very weird timing. Very weird. But she just posted today a nice little picture of her and the 28 weeks pregnant, blah, blah, blah. It's been a fun vacation, but it's time to go home. So she's headed back to Georgia. Not going to be there for JP, so I think we can put those rumors to bed.
The rumors that you started, you can put to bed. Congratulations. Guys, thanks so much for hanging out. Genuinely appreciate it. Joe, thanks. I mean, we just let you sit there fucking drunk as fuck for an hour.
You make it fun,
Thanks for
Joe.
calling in.
We love you, Joey.
I love it
Thanks
too,
for
Jim.
calling in.
Angela doesn't really like you, I'll be honest, but I'm a big fan.
I like Joe.
Yeah, I like Angela sometimes.
Yeah,
I don't like-
If you
I-
knew what
what's-
he said about you, you wouldn't like him. But I never say a bad word. So.
What's funny is I always talk about my neighbors and because I'm a very sociable person, but shockingly I don't like a lot of people, if that makes sense. I like those people. I like all the people that you see in the vlogs, but like my initial gut reaction is like, nah, I don't like this guy.
I love
my
everyone.
gut reaction.
I'm very different. I'm very open, and I love
Very
everyone.
open. Jacob literally started this off by saying the first meaningful conversation he has had in the last month, in the last 6 months of somebody that wasn't me, was your Uber driver. So
We had a great little chat. I congratulated him on his 10,000. That's a tough. I can't say that word, by the way. Say that.
10,000? 10,000.
It's 10,000th. Say that fast.
10,000.
10,000th.
10,000. And people think I have a lisp.
10,000th ride.
10,000th.
10,000th. Say it, Angela.
Mike Mathetha. Blood Diamond Mathetha.
Now
Goodbye.
say 10,000.
10,000.
10,000.
Good riddance.